Alright, there you go. Played it twice. Is Discord muted? Why can't I play this on a game? Oh. It's too quiet. Do 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 do. Exit game. All right. How's the sound? Let me turn it down a little bit. It's 12.6 is what we should be at. Excuse me. All right, let me read some subs, and then we'll start reading Steins Gate. Oh man. Today's the day it gets good. Sure, Jan. Sure. Thank you, Siambi, for the 8-month resub. Bardiox for the 32-month resub. Thank you, Gabisfer, for the 23-month resub. Cold Ronald for the 8-month resub. History's Plushiest for the 4-month resub. Tribe King for the 8-month resub. Zorgox for 100 bits. Megpoid Nebri for the 6-month resub. Thank you, Rosemary Soap, for the 7-month resub as well. Fool's Gold for the 24-month resub. Welcome to the 2-year club, Fool's Gold. Please enjoy the chat icon. Thank you, Yulzar, for the 6-month resub. Am Username for the 10-month resub. Assistant Weeby188 for the 16-month resub. Artex Flow for the 41-month resub. Holy shit. Anytime there's a one above 40, I'm like, holy shit. Thank you so much, Artex Flow. Gons Vasquez for gifting a sub to Sharon Lal. I'm not sure what that means, but thank you very much, Gons Vasquez. Hopefully I'll understand, or maybe it's some weeb stuff. Iron Wrath has gifted a sub to Chug Kongroo for 2 months now, because we're 2 months into reading this every Saturday, apart from last Saturday. Tier 3 as well. Thank you very much, Iron Wrath. 2 months of really want to Chug Kongroo. Thank you, Whale Ears, for the 7-month resub. K. Leos Pogger's Ass for the 2-month resub. Soups for the 4-month resub. Thank you very much. Thank you, Alsa Torek, for the new sub. Welcome, Alsa Torek. Welcome. Awful Farful for the 109 bits. Thank you for the bits, and also another opportunity to say your name. Thank you, Nexia Nihilist for the 200 bits as well. Thank you very much. Anashi, and Yashi. One of those for the 2-month resub. Thank you. Thank you, the Tattoo Tin, for the 6-month resub. Dick Cheney Ace Attorney for the 8-month resub. Tiz Trash Boat for the 2-month resub. Earthborn 92 for the 10-month resub. Weeaboo Edgelord. Well, that's just redundant right there. That's a tautology. For the new sub. Welcome, Weeaboo Edgelord. KC McG for the 11-month resub. Zero Draken for gifting a sub to Mayumi is short, lol. Is she? She does seem a bit short, but I don't have a good reference point. And last but not least is Micrologist with a 35-month resub. Thank you very much, Micrologist. Thank you. So I hope you enjoyed the intro song. I wrote that and wanted to have it recorded for last week's stream. I believe I wrote it in kind of like when I couldn't sleep on Thursday night before last weekend. And I posted in Dragon's Den like when I had finally fine-tuned it or whatever to the point that it was done. Maybe it was a Friday, I can't remember. And then I just recorded it. I took like 20 minutes and I recorded it. So I think the timing is a little bit better than the other one because again I didn't record it with the music on it. So I hope it's funny. I hope it's cringy and funny or what goes here. Do. Thank you, Hioti Mio. Gotta be Hioti Mio for the 6-month resub. Thank you very much. That just came in. Thank you very much. All right, so I can't remember what's going on. Not much is going on, right? What was the last thing that happened? Maybe if we loaded it in, we'll see. Maybe it'll come up and show us. Chaos Theory, Homeostasis, we're in Chapter 4. Playtime... Was it this one we're at? Did we save one of these for when there was like a choice or something? Yeah, I'm guessing we have to do this one. Or did I leave it running and then I accidentally saved it afterwards? Or I saved it... I think it's this one, yeah. Okay, and let me check my, my guide to make sure that, I'm not going to mess something up. Okay, Chapter 4, something about texting bad scientists to Mikizi, and then response do better. And then there's something else that happens later with, our destination seems to be the high rise. All right, so when that happens, I need to check the guide that I have here for getting the ending, because you don't want to go through it again. All right. Okay, so we jumped through time by sending lottery numbers back in time. I don't think the time travel in this makes sense even within its own universe, but I'm willing to have some artistic liberties be stretched over and everything. There's been some discussion about this in Dragon's Den since the last stream. So I just want to clarify that I'm not in any way angry or upset or even disappointed in how the time travel is being handled in this story so far. What I am pissed off about is that the characters aren't doing what I think should be very, very basic shit. They're not asking very basic questions. They're not acting like rational human beings. And if that's the point, is that most of them aren't supposed to be rational human beings, like, then Mikizi should at least be the only one that's doing shit like that. Daru seems to be a bit more rational than Okarin, but I don't know, like, what the point of the story is yet, if there is one, so we'll see where it goes. But, like, if there's not meant to be anyone rational in the whole entire story, then, like, I'm just not really going to enjoy it all that much, sorry. Like, I need there to be some sort of representative or some sort of thought process of people acting like actual human fucking beings, unless there is a very, very good reason for that deviation from just, you know, basic human interaction and logic, you know what I mean? Like, if that doesn't happen, then oh well. How's the sound, by the way? Is it too quiet, too loud? So yeah, I just want to reiterate, not annoyed at the time travel shit. Like, that's fine. Like, how it works is how it works. Like, I even like that the time machine is a microwave. Like, that is interesting to me. It's quirky. I like the link back to how microwaves were discovered from the story that they did. I already knew that, actually, from before I started reading this. But I don't like how the characters are reacting to it. I find that unbelievable to the point that it's a big flaw. Are you still mad about the butterfly effect still? We discussed that on Jad's, and that's what I mean, that the story is going to be taking some artistic liberties, and I'm okay with that. I just want to know what the limit is, because at the moment, every single time that they change anything, even if it causes just like the slightest deviation at all in someone's schedule, that should spiral out through the butterfly effect that to a completely different world. And if you disagree with that, then you just don't understand the butterfly effect. I'm sorry, like I don't want to be rude, but if you want to disagree with that and counter with, oh, these attractor fields or whatever, that solves it. Okay, that's fine. But the thing is that attractor fields, like, aren't, unless they're magic, they don't solve it unless they like kind of like go back in and like add a patch to the continuity and make it so everything is hunky-dory and the person doesn't even remember the deviation, because again, the butterfly effect and the attractor field seem to be like they can't coexist properly. So unless it is magic, and if it is magic, then okay, like I said, I'm okay. I'm willing to accept some artistic liberties. Right now, the way that it handles deviations makes zero fucking sense. Zero fucking sense. And we can discuss that more in depth as we go on, if anyone wants to disagree with that. Time travel is magic. Well, there's a difference between magic and science fiction, although there is that really good line about any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. But in fiction, there's a difference between magic and science fiction, IMO. You know, science fiction is usually supposed to make, well, there's hard science and soft science fiction, hard magic and soft magic systems. I know it's complicated, but like magic I'm more willing to accept magic systems that are just like, and I wave my hand and that just fixes this issue. Whereas if it's like here, the time travel isn't magic, it's science, you know, like it's science gone wrong, it's science fiction, or maybe it's science gone right. So that's why I'm calling the attractor fields magic, and I'm not calling the time travel magic. Anyway, so we traveled back in... No, we didn't travel back in time. We shifted to a new world line where in the past we got lotto numbers, so now we have some lotto winnings. I don't think we've gone and collected them yet. I don't even know if we're going to do that. No one else remembers or is aware of this change that happened. Oh, also, something has been spoiled for me because some dipshit didn't realize that parts of the story are really predictable. So I predicted something, and apparently I was right. And apparently it was so unbelievable that I got that right, that it must have been spoiled for him and he's just pretending, and I'm angry that he's pretending that to call something when he's trying to pass it off, that he, like, you know how many shots in the dark I take that end up being wrong? Like I have a seemingly great track record of predicting plot bullshit, but like I also take so many shots in the dark that you don't remember going nowhere, because that's what I like to do. I speculate. Like I probably have a better hit rate than most people, but my hit rate is still really low, right? So thank you, one guy who DM'd me and was like, I'm fucking mad that you're trying to pass off that you predicted that when you possibly couldn't. Now your story's just predictable as shit, bro, and now you've actually spoiled it for me, so I know that that's gonna happen. Now, thankfully, I don't think it's a major spoiler. So we'll find. When we get there, I will tell you what it is. Okay? I will tell you what it is. I don't think it's a major spoiler. She remembers. Impressive. So let's change that to fish eggs. Maybe we should find another test subject. Something is telling me we're going to look outside the lab. Okay, that's a little bit loud for me. How is it for you guys? Is it okay? I go for a walk to clear my head. After lunch at King Burger, I grab a coffee at Starbucks. Fictional, a coffee shop chain. Fictional, a popular fast food burger chain in America. Only a few franchises exist in Japan. I left my Yuri and the others at the lab. I need some time to get my thoughts in order. I recall what happened when I sent myself the Lotto 6 numbers. The moment I sent the D-mail, I felt a strong tremor, and then the world as I knew it changed slightly. The fact that I had sent a D-mail had been undone. I know that because it had disappeared from my send history. However, it was my inbox. The mail had definitely reached the past. What does this mean? The mail was received but never sent. Isn't that a time paradox? Is that the reason why everyone else lost their memories? Why did that happen? The butterfly effect? That's not an answer. Changing the past changed the world. Titor spoke of divergence. When divergence changes, people's memories reconstructed to match the new world line. Then how come I remember the previous world line even after the past changes? And how come Daru remembers the previous one too? My deliberations are interrupted by an incoming mail. Shit, I don't have time for this. Oh shit, how do I do it? All these mails. How do I... Isn't it LT? Is this a scripted thing? All these mails, no doubt about it. It's got to be Kiru Mocha, the male demon known as Shining Finger. How can she be so shy in real life and so persistent in email? There's something wrong with that woman. When and what did Daru remember? Daru remembers when we were in the street after Mikizi died and we sent a text message to Daru. Daru remembers fucking with the microwave and it's sparking like crazy and causing something to go back in time. Because that's how we know it does that when we're doing that shit when we open it. So he remembers that happening in a different timeline when the time travel occurred. So I want to know why he remembers. I sigh and open my mail reluctantly. Can I send a D-mail too, please, Mocha? No.
None.
Please reply. I'm a lab mem too, right? Pretty please, Mocha. What? She wants to send a D-mail? That reminds me. Yesterday I made Mocha lab mem 005. That means she's qualified to participate in our experiments. Mocha seems serious, so she might meet my demands. Most importantly, all the other lab mems are completely useless when it comes to D-mails. Wait, I still haven't been able to verify whether or not I can keep my memories if someone else changes the past. But wait. I'm worried. Mocha works for an editorial company. In other words, she's related to the media. Do we know that? Or is that just Okrin's kind of like just guessing? Or was that 100% confirmed? I guess, no, it wasn't 100% confirmed. Was it? I think he's just guessing that. What if she said it? Well, that he's going by the information. Like, she might be lying, but okay. What if she sends a email and leaks word to the time machine? We be flooded by press. Gone will be the days of lurking in the shadows. My location will be exposed to the organization. Of course, sooner or later we're going to have to announce our findings to the world. But in that case, I'd rather choose a national newspaper or TV network to cover the event rather than some shady magazine. That way, it'll spread faster throughout Japan, nay, the world. Either way, something tells me it's better not to go public through Mocha. Whoa. A lab mem too, aren't I? Mocha. However, Mocha is a lab... I'm a lab... Why is it like that? That's kind of weird. Why did she begin the subject and... Yesterday we told her everything about the phone wave, name subject to change, and emails. Moreover, we made her one of us. It was necessary to buy her silence. Realizing that I have no reason to deny Mocha her request, I put my phone in my ear. It's me, yeah. I have some doubts. What? You can tell by my voice? You know me too well. So about whether or not I should include Shining Finger in the phone wave, name subject to change experiments. What? Nonsense. You want me to offer her as a sacrifice? True, I am prepared to make sacrifices in order to bring chaos to the world, but... No, there's no problem. I shouldn't have hesitated. Pathetic. Maybe I'm not cut out to be a mad scientist. I'm just a scientist now. Yeah, you might be right. You might say her offer was a message. No doubt this, too, is the choice of Steins Gate. Chug Jug Kongroo. It's decided. I type a reply to Mocha's email. Indeed you are. Lab member 005 Shining Figure reports to lab at once. Waha! Favor. Can I? Yeah, it's weird that she made the subject part of the thing there at the time. That's kind of strange. I don't know what that's all about. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Thank you, Princess Elsa, for the 7-3 sub. Thank you, Ace Cox, for the new sub. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Thank you very much. Thank you, Lemu Hollow, for the 7-3 sub. Tim KHMT for the 2-3 sub. Maca Oily 11 for the 2-3 sub. Elcor, thank you for the 15-3 sub. Thank you, Tower... Tower X Bryce Fanfic, thank you very much for that sub. Thank you very much. Thank you, Anuoctium 118 for the 22-3 sub. Thank you very much. And thank you, Nick Stockley, for the new sub as well. Welcome, Nick Stockley. Welcome. After sending it off, I hurry back to the lab. When I get back to the lab, Mocha is squatting at the bottom of the staircase. Since she's not sitting on the bench, I guess that's crouching while holding her knees is this particular woman's favorite position. Okay, she's staring at her phone like usual. Once she notices me approaching, she slowly stands up, but she doesn't look at me. Thank you. For what? I know it's selfish, but I really need to send a D-mail. Mocha, I'm sorry. I don't think you're selfish. In fact, I'm grateful for your offer. Are we actually gonna let her do it? Once we enter the lab, I get all the lab mems to stop what they're doing, and they then tell them about Mocha's situation. I think it's a good idea. Mocha-san is a lab mem too. Daru and Cruz who don't object either. So what sort of mail does Kirushi plan to send? My request is that its contents be simple and easy to measure so that we can confirm whether or not the past changes. I don't like this idea. This is dumb. We shouldn't be letting her do this. We should let one of the others do it. She's the newest one. Like, who knows what her end game is? This is dumb. A new mail. I think someone else should definitely send a D-mail and try it, but I don't think it should be her. I'm sorry, there's one more thing. I want to keep my message a secret, Mocha. No! No, absolutely not. Why does she have to explain every little thing with a mail? No, more importantly, a secret. What do you mean? Okay, this is absolutely no. There's no way we're letting her do this now, right? What's going on? It's private. It would be embarrassing if anyone knew. Mocha. Alright. I would send my email back and be like, yo, Mocha, don't eat Taco Bell on Tuesday. Trust me, don't do it. And then, whoa, fucking microwave fucking cylinders show up. Like, alright. No, that's not the problem. Kurusu peeks at my phone from beside me. I see. I understand how you feel. Since this is an experiment, data collection should take priority. Oh, we agree for once, assistant. I'm not agreeing with you exactly. If we don't collect data, then we'll never figure out how the phone wave works. Baka? You mean phone wave subject to change? But girls have lots of secrets, you know. You shouldn't ask her to tell her secrets, Okurin. That's perverted. Toot-toot-oo. Whoa, is that where we're going with this? Calm down, Daru. I turn to Mayuri and Mocha, who appear to have formed some kind of mainstream girl alliance. We're not asking you to send something private. What's all the names beginning with M? Kurusu nods firmly at my words. Looks like she doesn't intend to join the mainstream girl alliance. Even if you want to send something private, you shouldn't for now. We still don't know how this thing handles paradoxes, so we need to be extremely careful. Nothing private. Nothing you want to keep secret, at least. Even if you mean well, the mail's content might have a serious effect on the timeline. You should show your mail to a third party and have them check if the content is problematic or not. Indeed, my assistant said everything I wanted to say. I will add only that the experiment must go on. I wasn't speaking for you. Don't misunderstand. Cheeky little. Experiments prioritize data over privacy in the first place. If you're going to be a test subject, you need to be prepared for that. Yeah, Mocha. Don't tell me that's the reason Kurusu won't send an email herself. Really? Mayushi wasn't prepared for that. I'm sorry, Chris-chan. You don't have to apologize. I'm not criticizing you. It's just how these things work. Aw, man, not refusing the Chris-chan. I imagine some people might take issue with that statement, but I'll refrain from saying anything. I'd rather not get my head chewed off right now. Mocha's expression doesn't change. Same as always, I don't know what she's thinking. You're a lab mem. You need to trust us. Save private information for another day. If you can't, then I'll be forced to show you what lies dormant inside of the great fucking Hoenn Kiyoma, the terrible power of insanity. Mocha is already typing on her phone. My threat was ineffectual, it seems. I want to know if someone else changes the timeline, if we'll still keep our memories. Can I see the emails you've sent so far? I want to use them as a reference, Mocha. Oh. Well, I can show you my arrival history. And the send history. Oh, she said it. Don't have one. The send history disappears after you send the email. Sorry if you can hear Kate. I confirmed that after I sent that email yesterday, Mocha was there, but she doesn't remember either. I don't need to see the history, I'll show you the message before I send it. Is that okay? Mocha. Roger. Who the fuck's Roger? It looks like she understands. I show the mail to Kurusu too. You don't have to if you don't want to, Mocha-san. Is that supposed to be encouragement? Mayuri sounds concerned for some reason. So, what you gonna send? Okurin wants us to change the past in an easy-to-measure way, but that's setting the bar way too high. Nonsense. You're all just laming too low. Did I just say laming instead of aiming? Sorry. I have an idea. Mocha murmurs. Oh, this could be good. Give us the deets.
具体的に説明を頼む。
Mocha then invokes her power once more. Ultra fast typing, the power known as Shining Finger. Oh, what the fuck? About 4 days ago I bought a new phone, but now that I tried it, I think I should have stayed with the old one. So I want to use a D-mail to tell myself not to buy a new phone. If we do that, the phone I'm holding will change, won't it? Mocha.
シャイニングフィンガーは実に有能だな。まさにラボ面の鏡。
Excellent, Shiny Finger. You're a model lab mem. This should make it easy to tell whether the past has changed. Looks like the 3 useless members have no objections to Mocha's superior idea. We look at Mocha's phone. It's purple and gaudy. There's no strap. Oh man, where's Rise? And it's not like the Deco phones popular among mainstream women nowadays. It's Select. A cell phone with decorations on it, primarily popular among young women. Swarovskis or rhinestones can be pasted on the phone surface for decoration. Oh, that's the GG01 that just came out last month. GG01? The latest model. Pretty sure the screen is detachable, so you can swap out attachments for it. It's in short supply right now, so you need to be placed on a wait list. Nice job getting one. I don't like it. It's the most popular model, but she wants her old one back? I guess hardcore phone users have other concerns besides fashion. So, Finger. Say that again. Why do you call Mocha-san Finger? That's the name of her Esper power. Kiru Mocha. I dubbed the Shining Finger. Use this name with pride. No. Mocha shakes her head expressionlessly. What? You don't like it? But it's such a cool name. What's the problem? Mocha-san is Mocha-san. Her fingers don't shine or anything. Don't feed the trolls, Mayushi. Don't feed the Agwai. I'm not trolling, just naming her power. Cut the chatter and get started. Man, look at this. Look at her pretending that she's not turned on right now. Look at this face. Look at this face. Man, Okran just did something supremely stupid, and I have to pretend that I'm not turned on. Look at this. God damn it! You're just an assistant. Don't boss us around. What if the manager says something? Whoa, don't be afraid of Mr. Braun. If he storms in yelling, I'll kick him to the curb. Really, Daru, we're going for it? Seriously, Okarin, you're so cool. That's why we love you. He's just talk. I'll be the adult and ignore Kirisu's insult. Mocha has already written her 36-byte mail. When I look at Mocha to see if she's ready, she nods faintly. We set the timer to 100 seconds. The D-mail should arrive at Mocha's phone 4 days ago, July 31st. Phone wave, name subject to change, activate. About 15 seconds after activation, the discharge phenomenon occurs. I glance at Mocha. She nods grimly, an unusual show of emotion, and then she presses the button. Interesting. Alright. So obviously we remember it because we're still here. Alright. Thank you, Lily. I just got my mocha. The world twists into unrecognizable shapes. The floor is shaking. Or is it me? My vision blurs and loses color. Gah. The world lurches. I struggle to keep my balance. As I brace myself against further shaking, I try to analyze what I'm experiencing. This is far more intense than what happened when we sent the emails yesterday, and yet I felt it before. I remember. Wasn't this one 5-2, whereas our last one was 5-7? Do we still have the lotto numbers? I remember. This is what I felt right before the mass disappearance phenomenon. The shaking stops. Alright, and a shit ton of them are gone, it looks like. Yeah, alright. I relax my body and look around. Has the past changed? Of course it has. We checked that she sent the right message, right? Like, we didn't just let her send, like, change that and send whatever she wanted after she typed that. The bizarre sensation just now is proof. I look around the room. The phone wave, name subject to change, which should have about 90 seconds left on the timer, is silent. Daru's here, Mayuri's here, Kuryusu's here. Where's Mocha? Where's Shining Finger? Where'd she go? Who? Daru and Kurusu, who are discussing something in front of the X68000, look at me strangely. Ah, again. This feeling of wrongness is the same as yesterday. Shining what? Ocarin, Japanese please. I leave the development room and check the lounge, behind the sofa, in the dressing room, the bathroom, the shower room. I look out the window at the street below, but Mocha's nowhere to be found. She's gone. No way. You're a fucking idiot, Ocarin. You're a fucking moron. This is exactly what happened on the streets of Ikizu. Go tell fucking Mikizi what you just did, and she'll have sex with you right here on the couch. Why did she disappear? You're a fucking moron because I experimented on her. Where did she go? Did I erase her from history? Did I banish her into the space between dimensions? No, she sent a text back in time. The fucking IBN is at the shrine. Go fucking get it. That's what she did. I start quivering in horror at the magnitude of my error. In a daze, I step up to Mayuri, who's eating a banana. I grab her shoulders and shake her. Where's Kiryu Mocha? She was here just now, wasn't she? Oh, who? Kiryu Mocha. Daru and Kurusu gave me strange looks as well. Who's that? Never heard of her. No way. So I did erase Mocha's existence. Okay, so now I'm curious. Do they remember the lotto numbers thing? Because this is after the lotto numbers. Did that happen too? Like, I asked them about the lotto numbers. I hope they do. I'm curious. Did that happen as well? No, that can't be. I won't accept that I killed her. Was Mocha present for the lotto numbers? I think... Yes? Did it happen again, Okabe? What do you mean again? Something of this happened yesterday. You remembered something we didn't. What did you call it? Okay, something sort of similar happened then. Oh yeah, reading Steiner. Yep, just fucking kill me. Yep. Yes, that's the name I gave this phenomenon, or rather, to my ability to perceive it. When the world line changes, everyone's memories are reconstructed to match. That's what John Titor said. But somehow, I alone retain my memories even after the past changes. I named this power Reading Steiner. Kurusu remembered. To tell the truth, I just made it up out of thin air. No. And now that Mocha has disappeared, I want to believe that this power is real. It's only their memories of Mocha that disappeared, not Mocha herself. Okay, does Mocha remember the original line, though? Or did the Mocha in this world get that text message and just continued on with that change too? I'm going to guess no. I'm going to guess Mocha doesn't remember. I need to contact Mocha. I need to make sure I didn't erase her very existence. But I don't know her phone number. The only way to contact her is by mail. Reply the second you read this email. It's me. I sent her a message saying, reply the second you read this email. Now all I can do is wait for her reply. Do we have any emails from her? Last one. Was I being annoying? I'm sorry, but I really need information on the IBM 5100. You only want to have it. Okay, so that's it, right? And was that after we got it? Tell me the super hacker's address. Tuturu, Mayushi, change. 1 second. Oh, so the Lotto 6 still happened. Okay. What? How did... I've confirmed that the divergence is currently 0.52. Oh, that's different, isn't it? I cannot tell what the value was before you changed the past. This is because I, like your friends, have no... That's cool that they changed this. I like that. How did the lotto happen almost exactly the same, though? Maybe it didn't. Maybe the time is different. Please reply. Are you okay? You're really pale. Yeah, I'm fine.
大丈夫だ
In fact, I'm anything but fine. I'm fine desperately to deny the possibility that I might have erased Mocha from existence. Why wouldn't it? The law had nothing to do with Kiryu. If she was there, then that would have changed the timings of a lot of these different things. Like, it would be different, for sure. Like, it might still have gone down, but... Again, this is the debate that we're going to have when we're done with the story, I think, about the butterfly effect and how changes happen. Like, it brought up the butterfly effect, and now it's like saying, no, there's this other effect that cancels out the butterfly effect. Fuck you. Like, that doesn't fly with me, sorry. In fact, if I'm anything but fine, I'm fighting desperately to deny the possibility that I might have erased Mocha from existence. Assistant, how much do you remember about the experiment we just did? I don't remember doing any experiments today. Nice lab coat. You sent a DM mail just now, didn't you? Yeah. But things are different from yesterday. I didn't send the DM mail. Kiryu Mocha did. And then she vanished into thin air. Which reminds me, when I sent the Lotto 6 mail yesterday, Daru teleported from the development room to the lounge. Mocha might not have disappeared. She probably just teleported somewhere. I hope that's it. Why are you saying teleport? Is that... Do you think they actually physically move? Or is that just a figure of speech, Okran? Because that's kind of weird. I hope it's a figure of speech. In an attempt to calm myself down, I checked my phone's history for the mails Mocha and I exchanged. That's strange. The mails she sent me are all there, up until the one I received on July 31st at 12:43. But after that, the dozens of mails I remember receiving from her are gone. The email she sent to cancel the phone model exchange was set to arrive on July 31st. Did a time paradox erase Mocha from existence the instant she received the email? I shiver when I realize that I can't find any problems with that hypothesis. No way. It can't be. I mean, all her email said was, don't change phone models. That's harmless, right? Yeah, but did we make sure that's what she typed? Because she's really fast at typing. She's shining fucking finger. That's her Esper power, remember? Like, we checked that was it, right? We didn't just, like, just trust that that's what she sent. But then, what caused Mocha to disappear from this room like that? Why does it look like Mocha vanished 4 days ago? Christina, let's say D-mail caused a time paradox. What would happen? I don't fucking know. I don't know. No one's experienced a time paradox after all. Maybe if my dad hadn't died tragically when he tried to use his makeshift time machine in the basement, maybe he would have experienced a paradox and would be able to tell us more about it. But no, he vanished when he tried to use it. He's dead. But before, didn't you say something like the world would disappear? All I said was that that was one theory. Maybe nothing happens, and like a certain movie, history gets amended to accommodate the paradox. According to Dr. Hawking's chronology protection conjecture, it's impossible to do anything that might cause a time paradox in the first place. In quantum mechanics, a theory proposed by Stephen Hawking that states that time travel is impossible. Any attempt to travel through time will be prevented by quantum effects. Successful time travel requires infinite field energy, which is impossible to obtain. In other words, the laws of causality, and by extension, the chronology or timeline of the universe, are protected by quantum mechanics. Well, that's clearly bullshit when it comes to this one. But it's cool to have a reference. So all we have are theories. Mayushi doesn't really understand. But we're all fine now. I don't think that paradox thing happened. Mayushi doesn't know who Mocha-san is, but I'm sure she's okay too. That's me, Mayushi for you. A cute, dumb girl. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. Mayushi's not dumb. Not cute either. I'm amazed that Mayuri and Daru can have such a carefree conversation despite all that's happened. They don't realize the gravity of the situation. We might have erased someone's very existence. We, who's we? In fact, if Mocha really has vanished, then that means the phone wave name subject to change still is also responsible for the mass disappearance phenomenon I witnessed in Akihabara. What if I erased all those people? I don't want to consider such a frightening possibility, so I desperately shake the thought out of my head. What's wrong? I'm kind of busy now. Sorry, I'll email you later. Mocha. Wow, it's been like so many days. Haha. My body goes limp from relief. A reply. She sent a reply. Mocha still exists. She didn't disappear. Relief washes away my fear. My eyes filled with tears, not because I was worried for Mocha, but because I thought I might be responsible for the horror of erasing someone's existence. Some mad scientist. Explain what happened, Okabe. Urged by Kurusu, I explained everything that just happened. Honestly, I'm not surprised she disappeared from the lab. What do you mean? I don't know the details, but when the past changed, Kiryu-san's auctions these past 4 days changed ever so slightly. As a result, the timeline was reconfigured so that Moka-san didn't come to the lab today. So that's why it looked like she teleported. I'm reminded of the teleporting gel banana, but I guess it's not the same thing. Moka didn't become a jelly man after all. Is that even possible? I don't know. If the fact that the D-mail was sent is undone, then it becomes a paradox of who sent that D-mail. And there's one other thing that I don't understand. What? What you call reading Steiner. By the way, you should quit with that name. It's stupid. Yeah, fuck it. Okay, alright. Redemption arc starts now, Kurusu. Here we go. Redemption starts now. Go. Humph, I didn't ask for your opinion. I'm finally able to joke with Kurusu again. Well, maybe she wasn't joking. But that's none of her business. By your explanation, you neither sent nor received the email, yet how come you're the only one who remembers what happened before the world line changed? What if it's all in your head? This is an excellent point, actually. Like an imaginary girlfriend, I get it. No, you don't. I'm not a gentleman perv like you, creating imaginary relationships. What the fuck is a gentleman perv? Maybe this Kiryu-san never existed, or maybe Kiryu-san does exist, but the fact that she sent a D-mail was something you made. I sent you a dick pic, milady. Please respond. I fall to my knees and press my hand against my left eye. Ah, for... Ugh, my left eye. Reading Steiner, it aches. Okarin, are you okay? Mayuri peeks anxiously at my face, but I lightly push her aside. No, Mayuri, so stay away. I don't want to hurt you. But Okarin, you look like you're in pain. I'm in pain too. He's messing with us, right? Yeah. I'm okay. This aching is normal. It'll end soon. As long as I have this magic eye, the organization will keep coming after me. It's the power to see across time and space, but at the same time, it's a double-edged sword. Because of this all-seeing eye, I have lost my connection to causality. I drift alone in the space between worlds. But even so, I swore to protect this lab, so quiet thy fury, Reading Steiner. Your time will come, but not yet. Alright, let's interrupt this bullshit for some of my bullshit. Alright, so so Moka was the one who sent it, and it's still going. Moka was the one who sent it, which meant that Okarin was not physically involved with the actual act of time traveling at all this time with what happened. So my question is, if he is just aware of the timeline switching whenever they do, independent of him being the one that causes it, why doesn't he remember all the other ones that have happened before now? But I'm not saying that that's something that has to happen. Is it something to do with proximity? Is it that he was close enough to what happened that he was aware of the shift, or what? Because we know for sure that there have been timeline shifts before now. So why is he not aware of those? So I'm curious about that. I kneel and press my head against the floor, and then I take a deep breath and gradually remove my hand from my left eye. Mayuri rubs my back. Okarin, does it hurt? Yeah. No, I'm okay now. I stand up, then I shoot Kurusu a sharp glare. The fact that the world is becoming dumber and is degrading itself down to Okarin's delusional level, so his delusions are actually important, is by far, by a fucking, like, the amount of moons in Mario Odyssey landslide, the worst thing in the story for me. I fucking hate it so much. It is just the worst thing. It is actively making me angry. What? That was just an act, right? You are wrong, Christina. Our experiments have already proven that I am important, that my reading Steiner is genuine. Fine, I get it. You're a Chinny Bayou patient. Meh. Why are you all staring at me? Don't look at me. You can't call a Chinibayu Kyusu. That's fucked up. In any case, I've successfully deflected Kiryusu's questions about reading Steiner. It's like feeding a gremlin after midnight. I don't feel able to answer right now. My emotions are a jumble, just as they were after Tider called me the Messiah. Okay, you can't feed a gremlin after midnight, alright? But, like, it's always after midnight. So when can you start feeding a gremlin again? Is it when the sun comes up, or is it afternoon? Is it noon to midnight you can feed a gremlin? Or is it like does it cycle 12 hours? Or like, is it ever specified when you can start feeding a gremlin again? Like, because before midnight, if it's when the sun's out, before midnight, it's dark. So like what the fuck? What if it's daylight savings time? Do the gremlins keep track of daylight savings time? Probably not. So, like, I don't know. I have a lot of problems with gremlins. Is this power real? If it is, then what does that make me? An unknown power sleeps within me. The thought sends a chill down my spine. I sit on the bench in front of the Braun-tubed workshop, staring into the night sky. I try sorting out what happened this afternoon, but it's impossible. The more I think about it, the more confused I get. Alright, here we go. And then I hear footsteps coming down from the second floor. Soon, Mayuri and Kurusu emerge. Oh, I thought he was on the roof. Going home. He probably said the steps, and I just ignored it. Yep. Do you always stay the night here? Pretty much. I wouldn't be a true mad scientist if I couldn't stay overnight in my lab, immersed in research. I think you're putting too much emphasis on appearances. But you know, this place is really convenient. Mayushi would stay over if Mom and Dad let me. You would? And it's so close to work too. Hey Christian, why don't we all stay over sometime? Sure, if the guys aren't around. That won't happen. Then why don't you come to my hotel, Mayuri-san? Oh yeah, we did make that promise, huh? Hehe. Then let's do that next time. You can come whenever you like. See you tomorrow. Kurusu waves goodbye and starts walking in the opposite direction from Akihara Station. You hate to see her go, and you hate to watch her leave. Mayuri doesn't move from that spot. Instead, she starts doing her usual thing, Stardust handshake. She looks up to the night sky, raising her hand as if to grasp the stars, and with perfect timing, a shooting star crosses the sky. Hey, Okurin.
Oh.
Yeah, shooting star. Did you make a wish? Mayuri doesn't answer. Did you wish that you're not gonna fucking die? Because it's not gonna come true. She keeps gazing at the sky. Remember how back in elementary school you got a terrible fever and stayed in bed for a month? Nope. Why are you bringing this up? It was about 10 years ago at the turn of the century when the world was in uproar over Y2K. Near the end of 1999, I had a fever of nearly 40 degrees Celsius that lasted about a month. I didn't recover until the new year. Yeah, you were a fucking conduit for the time travel that solved that fucking problem, Okurin. It's all related. Your whole entire life has been fucking Chinibayu, but real bullshit. Because that's the story that this is. Because this was written by a Chinibayu that wishes that this could happen to them. At least that's what I've been told. I don't remember it myself. According to my parents, I was unconscious the whole time, tossing and turning. The doctor said it was a miracle that I didn't die. Hey, Steins Gate writer, did you finish fixing the pacing problems in the first fucking, like, 80% of the story? And then he hunches over his table and grabs his eye. Pacing problem. I lift up my phone. They don't realize the genius of what we've done here, do they? My arm, it's compelled to write, and I can't control it. It just keeps fucking going and going and going and going. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. It was a miracle I didn't die. Because of that fever, I didn't get to experience the Millennium Countdown event. Oh no. They never figured out what caused it either. That's gonna be relevant. I was so afraid that Okurin might die. I hope it actually is relevant. I like that they're using real world stuff in the story. So Granny and I prayed to the sky together. Don't die, Okurin. And then you didn't die because it was about our prayer. Yeah, something like that could never kill me. 10 years ago, I was already a mad scientist with an IQ of 170, equaling that of Thomas Edison. Actually, I'm not sure what Edison's IQ was. It was at least 100. Really, that's amazing. But my Yushi was still really small, and didn't know that, so I prayed to the sky. And then, on New Year's Eve, right before midnight, a shooting star went pew across the sky, just like now. If you repeat your wish 3 times before a shooting star disappears, your wish will come true. Did you know that? Of course, that's the most common of common knowledge. Well, I didn't know. It was hard, but Mayushi repeated her wish 3 times. Then Mayuri finally lowers her hand and turns to me. Her face is a soft smile. The next day on New Year's, your fever went down, and you woke up. So basically, Mayushi saved your life. Ehehehe. No, it was simply the choice of Steins Gate. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. She's trying to have a nice moment here. You know, you're obviously important to her, and you're fucking shoving your Chinny Bayou shit in her face. Really? Really? Oh. Mayuri looks a little disappointed. Hey, remember what you said when your fever went down? You said everything went blurry and twisty like, and the ground shook so bad you couldn't stand, remember? Hurrah, hurrah. You were acting kind of like that just now. Are you okay? You're not coming down with a fever, are you? The concern on her face is so sincere. Looks like she's worried about my reaction to Mocha's disappearance. Jeez, my hostage is worrying about me. I find myself giving her a wry smile. I'm fine, don't worry about a thing. As I brush her worry off with a shrug, I think back to what happened 10 years ago. When I woke up from that fever, the first thing I saw was Mayuri's crying face. She's right, I vaguely remember describing my collapse that way. And come to think, okay, I only kind of half paid attention to this, I'm sorry. I just want to admit when that happens. I hope this wasn't important. I was only half paying attention. I'm gonna think of it. This is to see the match of sensation I felt a few hours ago when Steiner activated. I see, so this power is already mine back then. So that's the choice of Steins Gate. I really was born with this power. No wonder John Titor thinks I'm the Messiah. For fuck's sake. My maniacal laughter echoes into the night. The next day, the lab gets an unusual guest. Pardon the intrusion. Oh, if it isn't Lukashi. Hello, Hashida-san, Akobi-san. Lukako, you don't have Demon Sword Samadari with you. What is the meaning of this? I even unsealed the treasured heirloom sword Misteltein when I heard you were coming today. I'm disappointed in you. In Norse mythology, a legendary sword born from a sprig of mistletoe. According to prophecy, this sword will slay the undying god Balder, thus beginning the final war of the gods Ragnarok. Actually, I didn't know he was coming. I'm sorry, I'll go back and get it. No, that's okay. It was not Misteltein's fate to encounter Samadari this day. I look out the window with an expression of melancholy. Man, a melancholy! But a Japanese sword and curse sword from Norse mythology are so mismatched it's not even funny. Do we even have a sword here? Daru! What the fuck are you, like, engaging with this for? What should I... Lukako, though you are my disciple, you still lack dedication. I'm sorry. At this rate, it will take some time before you can be useful. By the way, why not join our lab? Eh? Me? Lukako looks at me blankly. Okay, if he joins the lab, is he going to be 005 or 006? But I'm clumsy and I'm not good at science or engineering. I'll probably just get in your way. Do you really want me? Don't sweat it, Mayuri's the same. We'd love to have you, Luka-kun. But You know, if Luka-kun's gonna be a labman, then Mayushi has one condition for Okurin. Don't tease Luka-kun. There's been a dangerously low amount of Tutaru this stream. Mayuri forces her way between us as if to protect Lukaku. She's the one who called Lukaku here. They're classmates. Oh! And they were classmates! Oh my god, they were classmates. And today Luka-kun is Mayushi's guest. He came for a fitting session, so don't get in our way. But Mayuri-chan, I don't really want to cosplay. Can it really just be a fitting session? Yep, we're just making sure the size matches. Looks like Mayuri forced him to come. As far as she's concerned, pretty boys exist only to make her cosplay fantasies come true. Ta-da! Mayuri shows off the costume she made. This is a costume of Kirari-chan from Rhinet. Is it just my imagination, or is that outfit pretty skimpy? I don't know if it's his first time seeing it, but Lukaku just stares at the costume dumbfounded. Anyway, I'd say it's about 70% complete, but I want Luka-kun to try it on now. Why did the music stop? Why is this scene? Why is this scene? Why? Try it on here? Lukaku glances at me and Daru, then looks down to hide a blush. I can't. Please. Here's where I, as Lukaku's master, ought to help out. But I won't. Listen, my people, to change your clothes is to change your very being. This costume might help you grow stronger. Put it on at once. You're on her side? I just can't wear something so embarrassing. It's only embarrassing because you think it is. That's right, I'm sure you'll be really cute. Besides, Mayuri worked very hard to make this costume so you could wear it. She sacrificed her sleeping time, her favorite banana nourishment time, and her juicy chicken #1 time just so she could sew and sew and sew. You can't let her effort like that go to waste. I just added a her there. Man, I am so on board with what's about to happen here. That's true, but the good-natured Lukaku is already bending to the power of my words. Come on, Luka-kun, transform! Transform! Wait a sec. Wow. Anime. Anime. Do do. Do 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 do. Thank you, Gladius762 for the 213 sub. Thank you, Zero Nashi for the 413 sub. I know I said thank you to that one for sure. Did I say thank you to Nick Stockley? Thank you very much, Nick Stockley. Just in case I didn't, welcome Nick Stockley. When I read a lot, I completely lose track of what I've done. It's actually surprisingly difficult for me to do these streams, sorry, so you have to bear with me a bit. Thank you very much for the subs. Mayuri grabs Lukaku's arm and drags him to the changing room. Okay, don't be shy, now take off your clothes. Wow, Mayuri-chan, please don't touch me there. I'll change by myself, please wait outside. But it's a little tricky putting this on. Mayushi will teach you all the steps. This is kind of fucked up, isn't it? Please don't undress me. It's so Yuri. Homosexual romance between women or works of fiction depicting such. That's not Yuri. Lukaku's a guy. Then it's reverse rape? Whoa, that's downright criminal. What do you mean reverse rape? Wouldn't it just be rape? What's this reverse rape horseshit? Anime? His imagination knows no bounds. A few minutes pass and out comes Mayuri first. She looks satisfied. Oh, does she? Come on, Luka-kun, don't be shy. Lukaku doesn't make an appearance, even when Mayuri calls him. Luka-kun. I feel bad for Luka. Finally, a nervous Lukaku comes out of the dressing room. Is that like Princess Peach meets Link? Like, what is that? Lukaku looks like he's about to cry. I can already see the tears forming. Really? Isn't that skirt a little too short? Those bare legs are truly captivate. Wait, oh god, oh god. I'm looking at a guy's legs. What the hell am I saying? Why are his legs shaved? What's going on here, Lukaku? Wow, Luka-kun finally wore one of my outfits. It's so embarrassing. I'm a guy, I shouldn't be dressing like this. You know what they say, cuteness is justice. Alright, chat, is this going somewhere, or is it just just exploitative bullshit? Like is this actually for a point, or is it just like fucked up fan service? Because depending on what it is, like this isn't cool, man. Like, you know what they say, cuteness is justice. I don't know what you mean. Excellent work as usual. I'm kind of leaning toward that it does have a point, because usually when these anime stories do this sort of shit, like, they don't make the character be so fucking put off by it, you know what I mean? Like, I guess we'll find out. Excellent work as usual. The clothes and the model bring out the best in each other. Like, they usually act exasperated, but they're okay to go along with it, kind of secretly. Like, that's fucked up too. Don't get me wrong, but like usually that's what but this tone is not that at all. As far as 3D goes, Firestone is supreme, but Lukashi almost makes me want to become a low angler. Oh my god, alright, what's this? Cameramen who photograph female cosplayers and idols from a low angle can be found where cosplayers congregate, such as Komima or Akihabara's Pedestrian Heaven. Alright. What about you, Okarin? Yeah, well, when urged to talk, I nod vaguely. I'm fascinated, but it's mortifying to admit that. Lukaku is Lukaku, yet Lukaku is a man, male. A man shouldn't be fascinated by another man. What do you mean? Why not? I whip out my phone and put it to my ear. I'm gay now. It's me. My sensibilities are... No, it's not the organization. It's a descendant of one of the towns. Guardian Miko. God, it's infecting my soul. To think, Akiba had such a powerful guardian. If we can harness this power, we can counteract the organization's corrupting influence. I know, we can't hand the town over to those bastards just yet. This too is the choice of Steins Gate. Elsa Kongroo. I catch my breath, put away my phone, and turn back and smile at Lukaku and the others who are staring blankly at me. Phew, Lukaku, foolish disciple of mine, from now on you shall go into the battle equipped with that costume and Samidari. What? Eh? Kyori-chan doesn't have a sword, he should carry an Upa instead. Muriri in high spirits makes Lukaku hold the Upa cushion. We just got the 25% CG achievement. So there's 15 more streams left. His lips tremble as he reluctantly accepts the cushion. He clearly doesn't know what to do with it. The organization is making a move on Akiba. I pretend not to notice Lukaku's distress. You are the guardian who protects this chaotic metropolis. Miko of Yanabayashi Shrine. Now is the time for you to fulfill that duty. Understand, Lukaku? This is the reason I'm so hard on you. You have a duty to protect this town. Do I really? You certainly do. Mwahaha. Can you stop that vulgar laughter? I can hear you from outside. It's embarrassing. Because it's pretty dumb, right? And you need to like run in here quick before someone saw you. Kurisu enters the lab with those around. What is this fucking cat paw on a stick in the background here? I like the pig on the TV. Oh, it's one of those barrels that you stick swords in. Those are pretty cool. She's coming in late, like she's a company executive or something. Christian. How do I see it? Backlog? Do-do-do.
口を叩くお前は助手ではないか。
Thank you, Arwin VA, for the 213 sub. Thank you very much, Arwin. Within a minute of coming in. Damn, nailed it. You come here this late and dare insult me, and you call yourself my assistant? I don't. I'm not your assistant. Don't make me repeat myself. Anyway, you're the worst, toying with such a weak and innocent girl. Aren't you ashamed of yourself? Toying with a weak and innocent girl, you say weak? Don't react to every little thing, you perv. That's right, Christina doesn't know Lukaku's a guy. Correcting it is a pain, so I don't say anything. At any rate. Alright. Christina, stop eyeing Lukaku's entire body from top to bottom like that. I wasn't doing that. I think you were. Do you like the costume, Christian? It really suits that Luka-kun, don't you think? Is that the cosplay thing I've heard about? It's part of Japanimation culture, right? As if you don't know, you secret fucking weeb. You're very cute. Cute? No way. Lukaku's eyes get wetter and wetter. What's with the neck? Long necks in this anime. Why are you crying? You look perfect. You should be more confident. I'm so bored. There's nothing to do here all day. At least the pay is good. Don't tell the boss that I've been polishing my bicycle at work, okay? I'll get fired. I hope you understand. We're in this together, right? Alright, so is this, I don't think so. Alright, I think we did Bad Scientist and Do Better already, okay? So, now it's something about an apartment. So this doesn't matter. What do you mean, but? What are you talking about? What? The prawn tube workshop pays well? Ha, you made a fatal mistake. You exposed your own weakness to me. I'll be saving this trump card for a critical moment. Wait, what was the last time we got an email from Part-Time Warrior? Oh, okay. Are they addressing that they're missing? What do you mean, but? What are you talking about? I would like it if they addressed that they're missing. My emails are gone! But her emails, ugh. Kurusu doesn't know, but she's not doing it intentionally, but I guess that makes things complicated for Lukaku. I should change the topic for Lukaku sake. While I am a mad scientist, I also happen to be a perfect gentleman. Yeah, okay. I comb back my hair with my fingers. Lukaku, tell us your wish. Eh? That's one hell of an acrobatic topic change. Listen, Lukaku, your desires can become reality. Japan is a land of great spiritual power. It resides in every word that slips from your tongue. Now that you two have joined the otaku world, you need to conceal your deepest desires no longer. Speak your wish with a true heart, and by the chaos that rules Akihabara, Steins Gate shall grant it. How long has this scene gone on for now? It gets good today, Joe. Joe, we promise. Today is the day, finally. Not like the first day, we all knew it would get good. Second day, we said it would get good today, but no. And third day, this time for sure, but no, you spent too much time faffing around. And then fourth day, we promised, but no, again, but the fifth, no, for sure. Today, for sure, my wish. Lukaku puts his hands together in front of his waist and bends his head slightly to the side. His cheeks turn light pink. His bashful, squirming appearance with wet, upturned eyes would make anyone who saw him earlier want to hug him real tight or smack him upside the head. Is that damn powerful? Well, if I tell you, promise not to laugh? Do you want a cup noodle? There's nothing to be embarrassed about. Just proclaim it to the world. Well, yeah, no wish is embarrassing compared to the idiotic wish for chaos to envelop the world or whatever. You, assistant, what kind of person laughs at people's wishes? Depends on the wishes. Mayushi's wish is to eat a ton of yummy food. Ton of yummy food. And to cover the lab with Upa goods. And to get Luka-kun to wear my costumes. I'm not asking you. But Mayoshi wants Shada in the gate to grant her wish too. An exceptionally cute boy or young man, such characters are primarily designed to appeal to a female demographic. Are they? Is that what she thinks Steins Gate is? Shada in the gate. That mistake is god tier, probably because it's so naughty. We all ignore Daru. Lukaku puts his hands to his mouth and casts his eyes down. The same gesture as a female junior confessing her love to a male senior underneath a cherry tree. Senpai. Cuteness overload. Must resist. I want to be a girl. What? Kirisu is the first to react. Her expression is one of utter confusion. Well, that's only natural. Not even I expected that, so I accidentally swallowed my mwahaha. I don't really like how I look. Well, I doubt this is going to be handled well. I always thought that if I were a girl, I could be a little more confident. So he has no confidence in himself. He's prettier than any girl here. And yet, he has no confidence. I'm well aware of the reason for this. It's because he's a guy. Wait a second. I think it... What do you mean it is? Look what he's wearing! Look what they did to him! Kirisu starts rubbing her temples. It already hasn't! What did she say? Assistant mine. No, Christina. I'm not your assistant, and I'm not Christina. You've made a grave error. I have? Don't you understand? No, of course you don't. How could you, with impure thoughts clouding your eyes? What do you mean? Allow me to explain. You called Lukaku here a weak and innocent girl. But he's not a girl at all. He's a guy. Is that some kind of joke? It's not a joke, but the naked truth is described in the Akashic Records? The database... Oh, it's a chinny fucking Bayou fact! The database in which every event in the whole universe from past to future is recorded. The memory of humanity's effective consciousness, not in vinyl. Alright. That's actually funny. That's actually funny. Alright, well done. That was actually funny. Kurisu looks at Daru and Mayuri as if seeking help, but they nod with a knowing look in their eyes. As for Lukaku himself, he's just hanging his head in shame. Are you guys trolling me? Eh? 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 Kurisu suddenly turns away as if to avoid my gaze, and she walks up to Lukaku. Eh? Is what Akabi says true? Yes. Is Lukaku about to get Raidened? I'm a guy. No way. Someone this cute can't be a boy. You got it backwards. You're supposed to say someone this cute can't be a girl. What? That's not what I meant. Does that mean Kurisu knows the meaning of the phrase someone this cute can't be a girl? So she is a Redditor. Lukaku, you're fine just the way you are. I will not reject you, be you man or be you woman, nor will anyone else here. And I will not deny your wish, nor will anyone else here. Why do you keep repeating that last part? Are you being sincere, fucking Rintaro, or is this just your Chinny Bayou bullshit? Kurisu, unable to calm down after learning the truth, starts touching her own face and checking her hair in her pocket mirror. Why, Christina? Is it such a shock to meet a man far more feminine than you? I admit it, compared to her, I mean to him, I'm not as cute. I talk more rudely and my attitude is worse. This is a 3-day coma level shock. 3-day coma? Looks like she's seriously depressed. Christian's cute too. Doo-doo-doo. Don't try to comfort me, it just makes me feel worse. Admitting your faults is the first step towards becoming stronger. You may one day become a splendid woman, Christina. You're still young. What the fuck? Who the hell asked you? Are we negging now? Is that what we're doing? I take it back. You're a stubborn fool who refuses to face the truth. Shut up. I don't want to hear that from you. Sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. Lukaku bows his head for some reason. I'm gonna sneeze. His eyes are red and puffy. With such a cute girl or a boy on the verge of tears, Kurusu and I have no choice but to stop arguing. Well, better get my trusty digicam. Don't try to sneak in a photo session, you perv. Hentai. Anzai sensei, I want to be a low angler. Anzai? But still, it was just a whim to ask for Lukaku's wish. I hardly expect this to happen. That's how Lukaku thinks of himself. Lukaku, how serious are you about that wish of yours? If he's truly desperate, then having a sex change operation is probably the best way to go. Judging by his current looks, Lukaku could become the star of Tokyo's LGBT community. No, screw that. He could even become a TV personality. Okay, well, you gotta give, like, Steins Gate props for at least going there, whereas Persona 4 is like, no. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta... Like, let's see what happens. Like, I gotta respect it at least a tiny little bit. Like, they could have shied away from some of these details for sure. I'm still very scared about where this is going. But, you know, like... Maybe I'm off base here, but I still think it deserves some respect for actually acknowledging parts that they're acknowledging. No, screw that. He could even become a TV personality. You know, those stories where a guy magically turns into a girl overnight, sometimes I wish that would happen to me. I feel bad for Lukaku. Haha, that's stupid, isn't it? Stop it with those puppy dog eyes. Are you that chihuahua from a certain popular commercial? Luka-kun, you're so cute. So cute. Looks like Kurusu's been struck by Lukaku's cuteness too. The skimpy costume he's wearing isn't helping. It's like dunking your brain in a vat of pure mo, then you die. The scary part is that afterwards you feel an irresistible urge to grant Lukaku's every wish. But as Lukaku said, it's going to be hard to find a nice clean solution to his problem. And then, Kurusu clears her throat. This reminds me of something I heard once. Exposition scene, go! Alright, here comes an avalanche of fresh bullshit. There's a saying that if you eat a lot of meat when you're pregnant, you'll have a boy. And if you eat a lot of vegetables, you'll have a girl. I swear to God, if we go back in time and get Lukaku's mother to eat a lot of vegetables while she's pregnant, I swear to fucking God, I will stop playing. I will turn it off. I swear to God. If that happens, I'm turning it off and I'm not finishing. This is my promise to you. I am turning it off and I'm not finishing if that happens. Source, Menmi Shobu. A fictional publishing house from a certain manga. In this manga, Menmi Shobu publishes books on fictional martial arts. On the internet, quoting Menmi Shobu is a way to jokingly make statements seem factual. I saw it on the internet. Great vegetables! So that's how you reply. Well played. What are you talking about? Anyway, it sounds like an old wives' tale. Really? I didn't know that. So Mayushi and Christian's moms ate a lot of vegetables. Great vegetables! Only Mayuri's impressed. Mayushi only eats juicy chicken #1, so will her future child be a boy? Hey, do you think bananas count as vegetables? Mayuri is full of questions. Leave her to them. Yeah, what about fruits? But what about primitive people who lived on hunting? If that theory is true, then they would have had too many boys and not enough girls. Humanity would never have made it this far. Shut the fuck up, Okabe! I never said it was true. I just remembered hearing it somewhere. Don't snap at every little thing. I didn't snap, Christina. Feel like verifying that theory? What are you implying? Have you forgotten? We have the phone wave. Name subject to Phone wave Chan. It can tell you if you'll have a boy or a girl. No way in hell. Wait, of course. No! No! Looks like Kusu's got... No! They don't call her genius for nothing. We can send a D-mail to Ushibara-san's mother when she was... Indeed, something like eat more vegetables. Lukaku, who doesn't know what D-mails are, and Mayuri, who's just a little dumb, tilt their heads in confusion at the same time. You think it's worth a shot? Well, it's too late to hide behind your goody two-shoes mask, Christina. Your fate is to become a mad scientist, for you are an experiment-loving girl. If they do this, and it works, we're not finishing. Someone said save, so I'm saving it. Who are you calling experiment-loving girl? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? No, but that settles it. Hold on, man. What are you going to do if the experiment works? Wait, were there even cell phones? What do you mean? I mean, if Lukashi's sex seriously changes... How old is Lukaku? That's what he wants, isn't it? Well, yeah, but... If his sex does change, won't the 16 years of his life change too? That's what I mean. Alright, 16 years. What year is it? Would Lukaku's mother have had a cell phone in 1992 or whatever? Or how are they sending this back? Who's gonna take responsibility for that? The fact that Chad is freaking out right now makes me incredibly excited. I'm so excited right now. I'm like Mikizi hearing that Okrin said something stupid, like he plunged the toilet before he took a shit. Like that's how excited I am right now. I'll take responsibility. Lukaku raises his hand timidly. Seriously? What's that you're carrying around, Okrin? Oh, it's my emergency plunger. I plunge every toilet before I use it. Well, I don't really understand, but if we use this method, I might become a girl, right? Then I want to try. Please, master. He bows his head to me. Mayuri, your opinion? If Luka becomes a girl, then I've got to call her Luka-chan. Will Luka-chan wear Mayushi's costumes? Well, that's another story. At any rate, it doesn't look like Mayuri has any objections. Then that settles it. Lukaku, I appoint you Labman 006. Eh? The phone wave, name subject to change, is our lab's most important secret. In order to use it, you must become a lab mem. Okay. Actually, I always wanted to be a lab member. Aww. Really? You should have just said so. I didn't have the courage. Like I said, I don't know a thing about gadgets. You don't have to worry about those things. I mean, Mayuri doesn't get them either. That's not something to be proud of, Mayuri. So, Lukaku shall be a lab mem from this point forth. Any objections? Here. Kusu raises her hand. I want to give Shibara-san my number so I can retire. Is Mikizi like super fucking skinny, or is that just the way that her coat is hiding? Like, what the hell is this ribcage going on right now? What the fuck is this sprite? Denied. Anyone else? Sigh. Mayuri and Daru ask what happened to 005, but I ignore them. Mocha will always be 005 in my heart. Okay, so Lukaku is 006. No other objections emerge. All members are in favor. Very well. Lukaku is officially lab mem number 006. Henceforth, pledge your allegiance to the lab and devote all your strength to the enrichment of our science. Yes, I will. I'm so happy. Now then, let's begin the experiment immediate. Wait, I suddenly realized something that makes me smack my forehead in dismay. Damn, Lukaku, you're 16, right? Right? So you were born in 1993. Yep, the same year as Mayushi. What about it? In order to tell Lukaku's mother to eat a lot of vegetables, we need to send an email to 10 months before Lukaku was born, meaning we have to send it to 1992. When did cell phones become widespread in Japan? Really? You're only just realizing this now? Makizi? I'm starting to think that maybe Okarin is more on-sexual. Ah, looks like Kurisu and Daru figured it out. Daru goes to Google it. Around 1996, there wasn't mail until later though. So the year Lukaku was born, most people still didn't have cell phones. Lukaku's mother may not have had one. In that case, she might not be able to receive the email. Oh, I get it. Eh? We can't do it? Well, this is awful. Lukaku's face darkens. I fold my arms in thought. Some way to receive... Wait, I'm sorry. Did we all think it was going to work? Some way to receive the email in an era when cell phones weren't yet widespread. What about modifying it to send crazy waves or something? How are we even sending it that far back? What the hell are crazy waves? Waves that only crazy girls can pick up. You know, girls who always talk about stuff no one understands. It's pretty mo. I'll microwave your brain if you don't shut up. Yes, abuse me more, please. Makizi got Norded. Couldn't you put a letter in a time capsule and bury it? That would go to the future, not the past. Oh man. Holy shit. Oh my god. If the fucking time machine fucking phone wave name set to change blew up right now and killed everyone, the average IQ on the planet would go up. Oh my god. Oh. I know. How about that thing where you get struck by lightning and that turns you into a girl like in old comics and anime? There's no point in the experiment if we don't use D-mail. Don't lose sight of the objective. We're counting on you for a nice idea, Chris-chan. Me? We could build a rocket which exceeds the speed of light squared, then that immense speed would reverse the flow of time or something. You literally just did a fucking TED Talk about this horseshit. What the fuck are you doing? This is actually serious for Lukaku. You're forgetting about the phone wave too. Furthermore, genius girl, you just contradicted relativity. It was just a joke, don't take it seriously. Yeah, sure, okay, yeah, I don't think it was. Useless. Wait, all of you, this lab is a disgrace. I really need to pee. How long we got left? 20 minutes. Oh, fine, then let's hear from Hoen Kiyoma, the insane man scientist with an IQ of over 170 whose brain cells are coveted the world over. What's your genius plan? Fucking nothing. Nothing. That's our plan. Thank you, Phoenix Sun, for the 513 sub. Thank you very much. Oh, these just came in right now. Damn, nailed it again. Thank you, Phoenix Sun, for the 513 sub. And thank you, Chloette, for the 513 sub as well. Cool name. Thank you very much, Chloette. Inspiration flashes in the corners of my brain. That Edison thing again? He just said that out loud. This sensation, yes, my natural mad scientist inspiration is about to explode. I have it. All eyes focus on me. With a broad grin, I proclaim, if we can't send it to a cell phone, then we'll send it to a pager. Oh my god. An early method of receiving wireless messages. Service in Japan started around 1968. After support for text data was added in the 1990s, pager grew in popularity among high school girls. However, pagers were soon replaced by cellular phones. Pager service was terminated in 2007. Alright! The Alt F4 is back on the menu. It's back on the menu. Here we go. Are we actually going to do it? About 22 hours have passed since I made my mind-blowingly awesome proclamation. Hello? Luca enters the lab shyly, just as he did yesterday. He gives me a bashful smile when our eyes meet. Mom had a pager. I can't believe this is happening. Yeah, that's great, Luca-kun. Did you all have collective fucking amnesia about this section? How did you think this is when it got good? We haven't. Why aren't we going to see if Mocha remembers going back in time? Why are we focusing on this? What the fuck? Well, now we can proceed with the experiment. Lukashi's girl version will definitely be Mo. Mayuri, Kurusu, and Daru are already on standby. Sending a D-mail to a pager. Yesterday we argued about whether it's even possible. Eventually we settled on probably. Data is data after all. The rest depends on the pager radio wave stations 8 years ago, but it should be fine as long as our data gets through safely. We already googled how to send data to a pager. For the pagers back then, you would need to first enter the other person's pager number, then if in the Kanto region, enter *2*2. After that, you would enter the numbers to send. That's how it worked, apparently. Pagers in 1992 could still only send numbers. Phone number display functions were also yet to be implemented, so your number was hidden from the other person by default. So she's gonna get a message that says, eat more vegetables, and she's gonna be like, yeah, okay, and then she does it. A few years after that, pagers started to implement Japanese character displays enabling functionality similar to that of an email. Therefore, the D-mail Lukaku is about to send is technically not a mail, though, has to be sent in numerical form. Was that a pun? Naturally, I have a conversion table for that on hand. You can find information even from 18 years ago if you just Google it. I was pretty worried by the lack of information on pagers at first, but that's my little secret. Urishibara-san, you need to think about what to send to your mother in the past. Yeah, I do. I'm so nervous right now. If you want to grant your wish, then you must open the door with your own hands. We can only show you the way. Oh man, a bunch of subs came in. Thank you, Givianis for the new sub. Welcome. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Sorry, I mispronounced a lot of names here. Thank you, Givianis. Thank you, Wife Divorcer, for gifting out 10 subs to Carps, something I can't read, sorry, it's in kanji, Melt Beam, Jacob X Saturn, Lusty Kong, not Custy Kong, Lusty Kong, Evolto161, Pidge X, Vitamin B, Glitch Birdie, and Dura2. Thank you very much, Wife Divorcer 6. Welcome to the 10 of you. And Bouncy Ball also gifted out 10 subs to Ali Starone, Ali Star 1, Soft Lump, Scorjo, Sodatage, Plasma Laser 1, Metamex04, I'm Not Your Buddy Guy, there we go, Mr. Mick Boing Boing, Maddie Yellow, and Confuselon. Thank you very much, Bouncy Bob. Thank you also to Human Meat Alfredo, interesting, for the 2-month resub, John Parr for the 13-month resub, Nick Stockley for gifting a sub to Strider TC, thank you Nick Stockley, and thank you Phoenix Furion for also gifting a sub to 13 Sentinels. Man, wouldn't that have been better, 13 Sentinels. I'm sorry, I know we're on break in like 15 minutes, but I cannot hold it anymore. I drank too much water before the stream. So I'm going to take my 5-minute right now. I'll be back, and then we'll continue for probably around 20 minutes before we alt F4 and never play it again, right? So yeah, I'll be back in about 5 minutes. All right, sorry. I have to go downstairs and tell Lily about the ridiculousness that's going on. Well, I am very excited to continue right now. I am having a great experience right now. I can't lose here. I can't lose. It's damn. Can't lose. Thank you to Nick Stockley for gifting another sub to Izzy Cat Meow. I think Izzy Cat Meow. Thank you very much, Nick Stockley. Hopefully I'm saying that right. And thank you, Wife Divorce for 6 for gifting out another 10 subs to Nexos, TSM The God One, Zesty Alpaca Man, Pastels Inho, Pastels 1Nho, Strawberries Do Rock, Spectral Sweatshirt, X Cooley, Zoo Kelly, Purple Sergal, these are hard for some reason, 10k, and Lycud. Thank you very much for another 10 subs, Wife Divorcer 6. I'm very excited. Let's see what happens. All right, so here are my terms, chat. I can't believe that I actually have to say this, and there's a small part of me, there's like a 10% part of me that actually thinks this might actually happen. All right, if they send the message back in time to tell Lukaku's mother to eat more vegetables while she's pregnant, and that makes Lukaku turn into a girl because of the vegetables that she ate while she was pregnant, I am turning the story off and I'm done. Because the whole thing is just so fucking bankrupt that, like, at that point I'm done. Like, I'm not continuing, and I'm serious. I'm not kidding, because the whole thing is just a waste of fucking time. There's no fucking way. All right, so that's the order of things that has to happen. Okay, it has to be they send the message back in time, she receives it while she's pregnant, and because of that she eats more vegetables, and because she eats the vegetables, Lukaku turns into a girl. I am quitting and I'm not continuing. And I can't believe that there's actually a chance that might happen. I have no idea what's going on in chat right now. I'm excited. I'm a little scared. I have no fucking clue what's about to happen, okay? Like, I am fucking done. Because this is a waste of fucking time, alright? Just a waste of time. If they're doing that, I don't give a shit about anything else that the story has to say, okay? Alright? I have no I'm checked out. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Great vegetables. If you want to grant your wish, then you must open the door with your own hands. You can show you the way. I cannot believe some people in chat are acting desperate and scared right now. That's making me think that that's actually gonna happen. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I feel like a kid on Christmas Eve again. I have no idea what's gonna happen. This is one of the best experiences I've ever had streaming. I have no clue what's gonna happen. I cannot believe the scenario I just typed out. I can't believe the scenario I just voiced might actually happen. Like that's making me so excited. I cannot believe that actually might happen. That's so fucking stupid. I understand. We explained to Lukaku the function of the phone wave name subject to change. The numbers we're sending are 1-byte characters, so we can send 36 of them. The page's number to letter conversion system uses 2 numbers to correspond to 1 Japanese character. Furthermore, since you first need to input *2*2, that means you can only send 16 hiragana characters. Lukaku, understanding everything, takes out a notebook to begin writing drafts for the pager message. I show Lukaku the site I found. Great vegetable. It reads pager number and letter conversion. Pager typing is commonly known as 2-touch typing or pager input. It's somewhat different from cell phone input. You choose the consonant and then input the vowel. How lucky are we that the memes have collided here, that Great Vegetables has suddenly become amazingly relevant in Steins Gate. How fucking lucky are we? We just won the fucking lottery with... How the fuck did this happen? Great Vegetable. The consonants are A, K, S, T, N, H, M, Y, R, W. The vowels are A, I, U, E, O. Basically, to input K, E, you press 2 to input the consonant K. Then you press 4 for the vowel E. This is a pain. Let's just send 831, 831, 831. That should do it. Why 831? Mo. Veggies. Great vegetables. She just has to drill this into Lucashi's mother's brain. Just keep getting pager messages saying vegetables. You've got mail, do we? Oh no, he escaped now. If we don't find him and kill him, misfortune will fall upon Akiba now. His name is the end of tutorial. He's small and nimble and he cries choo-choo now. Come here quick, Ferris needs your help now. I don't give a shit. I'm so invested in something else right now. I can help, but it won't be cheap. A rat? What kind of cat girl is afraid of rats? You disappoint me, Ferris. Nyan nyan. Then how about 29292929? Toot-a-roo. I'm going to regret asking this, but what does that mean? Is for meat. Meat. Why do you want her to like meat? It's not it. If you keep repeating meat, then she'll actually start to hate meat and want to eat vegetables instead, don't you think? Yeah, maybe actually. Yeah, no. I don't know, if I kept getting text messages saying meat at me, I think I would not want to eat meat. At least less. Lukaku completes his composition while we speak our nonsense. How about something like this? Mom, eat veggies, okay? Great vegetables. Isn't that a little too vague? What? And the first mom should go. That'll just make it harder to believe. No! Then eat lots of veggies to give birth to a girl. I don't think you have enough space for that. Mom, eat veggies. It sounds like that she's pregnant. It'd be like, oh, I got like a mysterious message from my child. Like, I think that would work. There's a little. Well, okay, I'm sorry. All right, holy shit! I bought into the anime madness for a second. I think on the scale that they're working on, that would work the most. Okay, I don't think there's any fucking way that a pager message is going to, you know, affect someone's dietary choices. Okay, but like I bought into it for a second there. All right, like I think that would work the most of what they said so far. That's a little too direct. It's over the character. I'm so happy right now. We might be done. Eat veggies for healthy kid. Wait a sec. According to this conversion chart, it looks like you got to use 2 more numbers for voice consonants. So that sentence is 4 bytes over. Then a little modification. How about eat veg for healthy kid? Isn't that a little too informal? You're talking to Urushibara's son's mother, you know? Would she understand the veg for part? You have any bright ideas? Kurusu shrugs her shoulders and says no more. Then is Lukaku's mother dead? Because why can't we just go ask her, like, what would convince her? Or, like, and if she's dead, why aren't we also, like, trying to figure out how to bring her back to life? Then it's settled. Come on, let's type it out. When sending to a pager, the number encoded message is handled like a telephone number, so we enter the input into the X68000. Okay, is this a mistake? Are they going to send something else back in time? The long random looking string of numbers is complete. All right. Oh, are we just doing it now? It's happening right now. It's happening right now. Oh my god. All right. If the fucking divergence line shows up, we're just going now. All right. We're good to go. Wait, this pacing's too fast. Now we just activate the phone wave, name subject to change, and have Lukaku call. The microwave timer is set to 154,152 seconds. It should arrive around January 1st, 1993. The margin of error is around 1-3 days, I guess. Leap year calculation is a pain, so I ignored it. Lukaku's slender finger starts to tremble on the top of the enter button. Ready? I'm starting it up. Lukaku looks at me with tears in his eyes and nods faintly. There's no way. There's no way. The discharge phenomenon soon occurs. Lukaku flinches and takes a step back, but then I see determination flare in his eyes. He sets his jaw and pushes the enter button. How is that less of a deviation? I'm so excited! A wave of dizziness hits me again. I place a hand on the table to support myself. The dizziness slowly fades. Little by little, color returns to the world. Reading Steiner activated again. Did the world line change? I look around the room. Unlike what happened with Mocha, Lukako's still here. He blushes when he notices my stare. Okabe-san, could you please not look at me like that? I fold my arms and tilt my head. Lukako's appearance hasn't changed a bit. I'm paying particular attention to his chest and his chest and his chest. As a guy, it's natural for him to have no breasts, but if he's a girl now, then that's a different story. That washboard isn't tiny breast level, it's no breast level. It didn't work? So the eat lots of vegetables to give birth to a girl thing Kurisu talked about was nothing but fringe science. No, what kind of scientist believes such a flimsy theory anyway? What didn't work? Everyone, including Lukako, looks at me in confusion. Don't you remember? Just now we used the phone wave name subject to change to... I slap a hand over my mouth as soon as I start talking. That was careless of me. As our previous experiments proved, the activation of reading Steiner means that the world line has changed, and I'm the only one who carries his memories through the change. Nobody else here knows what we did. How much tension are you feeling right now, chat? Like, I'm like... My god, it's nothing. I like... Afterwards, Mayuri and Lukaku happily go out shopping for lunch at a neighborhood convenience store. Christine, I want to ask you something. Is Lukaku... What pervy actor are you thinking about this time? Can't be too careful around the perv duo. We're not a perv duo. We're a pervy gentleman duo. Whatever. Seriously, whatever. Damn, I can't ask now. It's really annoying that no one remembers. I don't want to think about how Kurisu might react if I suddenly ask, is Lukaku a girl? Is it Lukako, not Lukako? Lukako? Lukako sounds better. I should wait until I can get Lukako alone and check then. But considering how his appearance hasn't changed at all, it's very likely that the sex change failed. In that case, what did Lukako's D-mail change? It's just like the Mocha experiment. The result is different from what we expected. The real problem is we have no control. After I leave the lab, I head to May Queen. Oh, they're gonna drag this out! May Queen plus Nyan squared to think. Daru sits in front of me, waiting impatiently for Ferris to bring our order. Daru, what do you think about D-mail? It's cool, but it's kind of lame at the same time. What's lame about it? I couldn't use it to win my Rhinet match against Ferris. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I want to know what. Now it's a selfish reason. Our experiments have shown D-mail still hasn't reached a reliable level of precision. A true time machine must remove luck from the equation. The phone wave, name subject to change, is useless unless we could somehow give the sender more control. For starters, there's the problem of how I'm the only one who can recognize the changes. Without my special power, we wouldn't even be able to check the results of the experiment. Ridiculous. Yeah, we aren't getting results. What about the Lotto 6? Pending. Although it was Lukako's mistake that cost us the prize, he wouldn't have been in a position to make that mistake if I hadn't asked him to buy the ticket in my stead. Why did I do that? It's as if Steins Gate guided the money away from my grasp. Now I need to think positive. So you want to cosplay as a warrior from the Sengoku period. Alrighty, Mayushi will work extra hard to have something for Winter Komima. I know you'll be popular with the girls. I'm not sure how to feel about that. Mayuri, don't tell me you plan to sell me out to the enemy. Wait, we didn't ever find out about the part-time warrior fucking, like, why, like, shit. Wait, when did I say I'd cosplay? Did you email the wrong person? No, anything positive. Ho and Kiyoma will not let this keep him down. I won't give up, for I'm a mad scientist. I don't understand what you're saying, but you sure seem confident about it. Someday we will improve the phone wave, name subject to change, so that it may be used to send things not only to the past, but also to the future. We'll improve it. No, we must improve it. For that is the choice of Steins Gate. Mwahaha! A time machine? Huh. Ferris is standing right next to me. Where the hell did she come from? Damn you, Ferris. Eavesdropping is cowardly. What do you mean? Your voice is so loud it echoes through the whole store, Nya. What? No? Once again, I leak classified information concerning the future of mankind. Alright, here's fucking LabMem 007. Here's your iced coffee, Nya. And your iced tea, Nya. And cat food. Thanks for waiting, Nyan. Daru's order of cat food is one of this maid cafe's specialties. It's not the usual miso over rice, but a stylish risotto instead. It's one of Daru's favorites. It's actually pretty tasty. Ferris places the iced coffee in front of me. Do you want milk and syrup, Nyan?
断る
Never. If Kiyoma's gonna be like that, I'll pour it all in, nya. You need sugar for healthy brain, nya. Despite my refusal, Ferris pours all the milk and syrup into my glass. Nyan, 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 nyan. Pop on shit. Then, speaking with some nonsense incantation, she mixes my iced coffee with the straw, and the whole time she stares straight into my eyes. There it is, Ferris Hand's secret technique. Eye contact mix. Why did I think that we were gonna do something and have it resolve immediately? We're at like how many fucking time travel jumps are we now where we haven't seen the fucking consequences of it yet? We didn't get the Lotto 6 money. We don't really know what that changed. Then we did another fucking change with fucking Mocha, and we didn't go and see her, and we have no idea. And now we're fucking like now we did this with Lukako, and that did make a change, and now we don't even know what Dara starts explaining excitement. Most maids can't do it without spilling a little, yet Ferris Tan makes it look easy. That's why I love her. It's because of the secret technique that Ferris Tan reigns supreme as Maid Queen's #1 maid. The iced coffee in the glass changes from black to brown. Damn, she's dragging me into her pace again. Next, Ferris performs the same secret technique on Daru. Thank you, Ferris Tan. I'll be sure to savor it. He bows deeply, such a polite man. I take a sip of my iced coffee. Its bitterness and sweetness flow down my throat. That's actually a neat trick. If you could like perfectly stir something while maintaining eye contact, like leaning over in front of like that. That's a neat trick. Good job. When I look up, I see Ferris standing next to me, her silver tray in front of her waist. Do you need something? I want to hear the rest, nya. Kiyoma and Daru, nya, we're having a little chit chat, nya. Something about a time machine. No, it was Chinny Bayou bullshit. Ferris really wants to hear, Nyan. She gives me a babyish look with upturned eyes, but I firmly reject her. It's top secret, not for outsiders. And whose big mouth with the whole store here, Nya? Tell Ferris, Daru Nan. She's targeting Daru now. Don't underestimate him, Ferris Nyan Nyan. Daru is my most trustworthy right-hand man, the wizard-class Supa Haka. He won't be tricked into divulging classified information. We've built an amazing machine that can send emails to the past. I did most of the work, of course. God damn it, Daru. And he's broken. Women are scary. Is that a time machine, yeah? Thank you, Gluten-Free Guy, for gifting a sub to Sakuya Died for This. Interesting. There you are, Gluten-Free Guy. Thank you, Blobfish2000, for the 41-month resub. That's a lot of months. Thank you, Blobfish2000. And thank you, Bouncy Bob, for the 100 bits. Thank you very much. I guess you could say that. Yeah. Wow, you're awesome, Nya. Your big brain makes my heart race, Nyan. You mean it? Now I'm embarrassed. Hee 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 hee. Dumbass, what's with that grin? Ferris dreams of going on a journey through time, Nya. Just go to sleep. I'll bring you along someday. Daru, don't make promises you can't keep. By the way, it's been bugging me, but what is time anyway, Nya? What? Time is often compared to a river, Nya, flowing from past to future. But is that really how it is, Nya? If time is a river, then where is the present, Nya? Is it a point? Is it a line? Where does the present begin and end, Nya? How did they send a pager back that far and it changed something, but everyone was still in the lab having a conversation that wasn't about what they were about to do in the other timeline? What the fuck was going on? Why aren't we just going back to that? Why are we doing this? Fucking another cat girl fucking maid. Now you mention it, I only have a vague concept of time, never gave it any serious thought. The present is a leaf floating on the river. It moves along with the flow from past to future. So we are riding on that leaf, Nya. When you die, do you fall off, Nya? You could say that. All points upstream from the leaf are the past, downstream the future. Nya. But is that leaf only the present for humans, Nya? Meaning? Humans make units to define and observe time, which is how we know this leaf is the present. Umineko Joe. Oh, Umineko Joe! Fucking Umineko. You know what I saw someone type in Jazz today? Someone typed in Jazz today. It's been 2 months since I started Umineko. I don't even know if I'm enjoying it anymore. I don't even know if it's good or bad. I just want it to be over. I don't even know if I'm close to the end. I started it and I'm gonna finish it, goddammit. Like, it sounds like they're in a fucking fugue state reading Umineko. You wanted me to fucking read Umineko? Fucking, like, really? After that fucking frolicking fucking endorsement from the fucking Dragon's Den? I don't know who it was. I'm sorry if you're here that you're going through that. Like, holy shit. Yeah, just read it and lose all sense of time and space. Like, fucking hell. How can something be so long? Imagine being 2 months into something and not knowing if you're done or not. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Thank you, Normank 017. I don't know why I said it like that. For gifting a sub to Snurbunk. Thank you very much, Normank. And thank you, Evil Panda 14 _ for the 213 sub as well. Humans make units to define and observe time, which is how we know this leaf is the present. But if every living thing in the universe went extinct, nothing would exist to observe the present, Nya. In that case, where would the present go, Nya? Wouldn't something like God or the will of the universe observe it? But what if God is a 4-dimensional being who can freely move through time, Nya? Oh man, a 4D waifu! 4-dimensional space-time is comprised of the 3 spatial dimensions plus the 4th dimension time. 3-dimensional beings like humans can only move in the 3 spatial dimensions. A 4-dimensional being would be able to move through time as easily as humans can move through air. If God is the one who decides the present, then won't our present move with him, Nya? This is hard. So what you're saying is that the present is subjective to the observer. If we go with that assumption, then the past and the future also depend on the observer, Nyan. If Ferris were to use a time machine to travel back 1 week, then Kiyoma and Daru Nyan's present would become Ferris's future, Nya. I guess that makes sense. Oh, she knows shit about this. So how does the leaf model reflect that difference, Nya? Neither Daru nor I has an answer to that. Perhaps nobody has an answer, just like the collapse of causality thing that Kurusu mentioned. Does that mean that time machines and time travel are impossible after all? But CERN's jellified test subjects physically traveled as far back as 1921. They should have eaten their vegetables. Anyway, if everything depends on the observer, then clocks are meaningless, Nyan. Fun times fly and hard times drag, Nya. In other words, the flow of time changes depending on your point of view, Nya. Speaking of which, as you grow older, it feels like time starts to flow faster, doesn't it? Janet's Law. A perspective of the passage of time proposed by psychologist Janet. For some reason, as one ages, time seems to pass by more quickly. For example, 1 year is 1/7 of a 7-year-old's life, but only 1/70th of a 70-year-old's life. By this reasoning, the subjective length of time is inversely proportional to age. Yeah, I've read about this. I don't know if I buy it or not. I think it's more likely that you just don't have as many unique experiences as you get older. Like right now, like time is flying by pretty fast for me relative to the rest of my life. But like when Finn was first born and I like becoming a dad for the first time and like starting the channel for the first time, like things were moving really slowly. You know what I mean? Like I think it's about unique experiences that you get yourself into, but like maybe not. I'm not sure. Ferris thinks about this stuff sometimes, Nya. I think time might not be something as simple as a river, Nya. Yeah, the more you think about it, the more complicated it gets. The strict definition of time, similar to the question of where is the shelf. Where is that shelf is one of humanity's eternal questions. Countless renowned scholars have left this question unanswered. They always lose shelves. There's no way amateurs like us can answer it. We built a time machine. There's one thing I can do. Nya? Fret not. Though physics and philosophy may deny us, our machine has made time travel possible. Am I correct, Daru? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, looks like you guys have kicked reason to the curb, Nya. What's Ferris's endgame? But Ferris wants to use the time machine too, Nya. Can I please? Sure, I'll let you use it as much. I'll let you use it as much as you want, Fair. Yeah, sure. Go use it again and cause another divergence before we resolve the other three. Yeah, go for it. Let's go right now. Yeah, whatever you want. Really, yeah. Then it's a promise, yeah. Daru, don't decide things on your own. Ferris springs up with joy and hugs Daru's rotund body. It's Ferris? Who gives a shit? That's all it takes to make Daru look like he's died and gone to heaven. After killing some more time at May Queen, I leave Daru and head back to the lab. When I arrive, I find Kurusu sitting on the bench in front of the Brawn Tube workshop talking on her phone. What? You called me all the way to Japan and now you... I knew it. You never wanted to see me, did you? Sniff. The street is dark and her hair is covering her eyes, so I can't make out her expression. But from the sound of her voice, I can tell she's crying. Why'd you ask me to come here then? Can you at least tell me that? Are you talking to your mom? Because there's no way you're talking to your dad. Because your dad went in that time-traveling hot air balloon. And, you know, they never found it. Kurusu lifts her head in surprise. She must have noticed me. She falls into an awkward silence, then turns and walks away, dramatically. Prove that ghosts aren't real. It looked like she was crying. I wonder if she got into a fight. Who could have made her cry like that? Her boyfriend? Even a friendless, experiment-loving girl like her can get a boyfriend. No, there's no way such an arrogant, abusive girl can have a boyfriend. But then who was it? What? A sibling, or maybe her father, who she hasn't seen in 7 years. She hasn't seen him in 7 years, but to him, it's only been a day. I'm afraid to ask. Kurusu's scary when she snaps. The memory of her baleful glare sends a shiver up my spine. I hurry to the second floor. Are we never gonna have this resolved? I want to know if I can stop playing it, goddammit. When I'm safe in the lab, I start browsing Reddit. It doesn't look like Tider has made an appearance today. The Tider craze that dominated the occult board for the past week is starting to die down. In the end, it looks like I'm the only one who took Tider seriously. Just about everyone is skeptical of him now, especially the poster called Kiri Gohan and Kamehameha. How is that important? Honestly, I can't tell Tider's true intentions either. Suddenly, I hear the door swing open. Startled, I turn to face the sound. Kurusu is standing there glaring at me. Oh, look at the reflection of the pig in the mirror because it's dark now. That's a nice detail. Her eyes are red. So she was crying. Why did she come back? Yeah? I wasn't crying or anything, okay? Baka? No, you were definitely crying. Don't be ridiculous. Where's your proof? Your eyes are red. I was smoking weed! Her glare weakens for a second, and then returns at double the intensity. I wasn't crying, okay? You're not being very logical, Christina. In fact, she's not acting like herself at all. Did she come here just to claim she wasn't crying? So she should have just gone back to her hotel and cried into a pillow instead of coming here to make excuses. Anyway, I wasn't crying, understand? End of discussion. Sniff. That sniff will tank any credibility she might have had. Yep. Scientist who thought she had lost all credibility. Even now, instead of going back to her hotel, she plops onto the sofa and hugs Mayuri's Upa plushie to her chest like a little girl. For the next few minutes, she just sits there, pouting and staring at the wall. If the TV were on, then we could have a little background music for some distraction, but unfortunately painful silence prevails. The only sounds are the whirling of the desktop's hard drive and Kurusu's occasional sniffle. Geez, what an annoying assistant. What the fuck is your problem, dude? How are we supposed to get any science done like this? Yes, because that's so important, Christina. Shut up, don't talk to me. Your lips say don't, but your aura says please. Maybe she's begging for attention? Listen, you don't have to talk. Just listen to my mixtape. If there's something troubling you, I'll do everything in my power to help. Eh? Kurusu looks at me blankly. And it's not just me. I'm sure I speak for Mayuri and Daru as well. So don't hesitate to come to us. And Lukako too. She's gonna be there for you, right? You girls have to stick together, right? What are you talking about, Akabe? When you want to cry, don't hold it in. Just let it out. We won't reject you. We'll hear you out. Why? Because you're important to us. You are a friend. Yeah. For some reason, Kurusu blushes and hangs her head. She hugs Upa so hard, his face caves in. I'm sorry, I was a little upset. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. Just tell me when you're ready. I'll hear you out. Okay. She nods softly. Looks like my sincerity has reached her. Was it sincere though? Because it didn't match your thoughts, and I have to think that your thoughts are most. Oh, here we go. She bought it. Just as planned. What? Show a friendless, experiment-loving girl just a little kindness, and she'll easily grant you her favor. How do I know that? Because I too have a few friends. Kurusu's help is critical to solving the mystery of the phone wave. Name subject to change. Now that my plan has succeeded, her petty private matters shall no longer be an impediment to our science. Normally I, the great Hoenn Kiyoma, would not concern myself with the mental health of my minions, but if this is the price I must pay to bring my dream to fruition, so be it. With this, Kurusu's loyalty is assured. Soon the world will tremble before us. I spend the next morning doing laundry at the nearby laundromat. When I return to the lab just past noon, Dario, Mayuri, and Kurusu are all assembled. There's a lot I don't know about myself, Nya. Why does Ferris have cat ears when other people have people ears? Why can Ferris only speak in Nyanyanian? My god, where is my home? The Chinchilla Star. I want to know the truth. That's why I have to go, Nya, to where all the answers can be found. Too bad your home will Zori fall into the great Hoenn Kiyoma. That's bad even for your Chinibayu. Quit talking like that. It's annoying. Half human, half demon. I want to take you back to the lab and run some experiments. Do you mind? Fucking do that one, I guess. No, we haven't saved in a while. Let's save it. Thanks for coming in on a Saturday. Ah, Steins 8 Sunday on Saturday. Ah, yeah. Your devotion to science makes me proud. Yeah. Toot-a-roo. I don't mind. Kurusu sighs deeply. It's the middle of summer, but instead of going on vacation, I'm stuck in this sauna with a bunch of pervs. Whoa. Mayuri is kind of a perv, yeah. Where did I go wrong? She's really giving us a verbal beatdown. How have we not gone to visit Mocha and Lukako? What the fuck, Okabe? Wipe your tears, you experiment-loving girl without a single friend. I'm not crying. Besides, you're the one who told us to be here. Holy shit. Indeed, but the only one who obeyed my orders and arrived on time was you. You know, Christian is actually a very honest and hardworking girl. That's what Mayushi thinks. Mayuri smiles as she eats some nuggets from McD's, a fast food hamburger chain boasting top market share based in America. Oh, I could go for some nugs from McD's right now. God damn it. That's what makes her so adorable. Eh? What? How can this girl say something like that while eating a nugget? Where's Wuggy? Nugs for Wug. Don't let it bother you. That's just Mayuri's nature. I've been with her for a long time, so I'm used to it. They're pretty gross, right? A Yuri flag, I get it. A metafiction term refers to common methods of foreshadowing particular events. A death flag, for example, suggests that a character will die shortly. Death flags and romance flags are the most frequent. I'm starting to get really nervous that we're not going to know about Lukako until next stream, and it's going to sit for a whole week whether or not I'm going to fucking Alt F4 and be done with this shit. I'm starting to get really fucking nervous that it's going to take that long. Please unget it. Here, Christian, have a nugget. So thanks. While listening to their heartwarming banter, I go put my laundry on the table. However, it's killing me that some of you know. Don't put that there. It's filthy. If you don't know, I wonder if it's just as tense for you. I just washed them. Like I care. What kind of guy puts his underwear in a girl's face? Have some decent... Wait, what did I miss? Wait, what just happened? I was in the heartwarming bed and go put my laundry on the table. However... Oh, okay, the laundry. All right. She's just assuming there's underwear in there. Joke's on you. Okran doesn't wear any. If you're that interested in my underwear, then just say so. Well, what? I'm not interested at all. Come on, guys. No more talking about my underwear. Mayushi's trying to eat here, okay? I only have the same socks, so I don't have to match my socks. That's something I do. All of my socks are the same, so I never have to bother matching them. And all of my underwear is the same too. It's white boxers with hearts all over it. All of my boxer shorts are exactly the same. That's all I like to wear. How can you say that when you're still shoveling nuggets into your mouth? Don't interrupt me. I end up putting my laundry in the changing room. As I explained to Dara yesterday, I've noticed something about the results of our experiments. D-mails have too many uncertain variables. We can never be sure what will happen when we send one. It's not like we can do anything about that. After all, the result is up to whoever receives the email. How can you not just say, hey, last time we did a time travel, it was because Lukuko wanted to see if we could change him into a girl, and that's what we did. Do any of you have a memory of that? You know, why? Just, you have a time machine. Just fucking bring it up. Of course, you can analyze the recipient's psychology, then you might be able to manipulate them into doing what you want. Though that might be a bit too much for Hoenn underwear here. A Hoenn underwear! Nice! You just wanted to say underwear, didn't you? Underwear aside, the fact that D-mail is still far from complete. I need a more reliable time machine before I can expose CERN and the organization and plunge the world into chaos. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I called you here today. The purpose of today's roundtable conference is... Oh, another donut! Another round table. Table's not even round, though. If you want a round table conference that much, at least go buy a round table. Exactly! Fucking Joe Kesey over here. Remember what Okran said, Christian? The round table is in our hearts. Mayuri-san, you're really innocent, but you shouldn't take everything Okabe says seriously. Really? Do you think Okabe can sing really well because he's always in tune? The round table doesn't really matter now. More importantly, the purpose of today's meeting is to explore methods of true physical time travel, not just email, with the objective of sending someone to the past like CERN has. Don't be ridiculous. That was fast. Did he just say that was fast twice? No, okay, I just didn't hit the button. And she's glaring at me even harder than she was during the whole underwear thing. CERN has the best equipment in the world, and even after 9 years, they still haven't succeeded. Yeah, but obviously, Mikizi, ours is like 1/1000th of the size. So obviously, we're working with something different. So, shut the fuck up with the negativity, and just think of some shit. We can't possibly hope to accomplish something like that. Yeah, cause you know that's the same thing. You'll become Jello-cran, ehehe. Kind of sounds like Garo Froggy. Where did those things get popular anyway? Fictional, a series of plush straps featuring an ugly yet cute frog character, which became a fad among high school girls in Shibuya 1 year ago. After the Shibuya earthquake, the series was cancelled and their popularity faded rapidly. This isn't a laughing matter. Isn't it too early to give up? Haven't we already succeeded with email, a first in human history? But we're not the first. Didn't CERN do it before us? Maybe. Humanity's first time traveling email. For we who have achieved that miracle, nothing is impossible. Once time travel is on the table, like who knows? Who knows who was first? Such baseless confidence. Anyway, it wasn't just a coincidence that we discovered email. Really? You think that the two fucking groups simultaneously discovered time travel within the space of a couple of years, with there being no time travel around anywhere? We still haven't figured out what's functioning as the lifter. We just need to figure that out, don't we? It's futile. How do you solve a problem that CERN can't figure out? If you can't set the destination, then you don't know where you'll leap to. I'll pass on leaping into deep space, thanks. That is a problem. Just joined. Has it finally gotten good? It's gotten worse. If you can't control where you'll end up, your time machine is worthless. Wait a second. We don't set the destination when we send an email, yet it still arrives where it's supposed to. How do you explain that? Tide goes in, tide goes out. Now that you mention it. You set the mail address, right? Isn't that enough? Is it? I don't think a phone signal can be received from millions of kilometers away. I bet you'd get a busy signal or something. I stare at my phone. Maybe our cell phones are acting like black holes and white holes. The reverse of a black hole, while nothing can escape a black hole, everything is ejected from a white hole. The existence of white holes is hinted at theoretically, but actual proof is impossible. They have never been observed. You shouldn't speculate like that. You have zero basis. Is it possible that we form a wormhole? No wormholes have ever been confirmed to exist. I groan. Kurusu and Daru fall silent. The problem has them stumped too. Someone hasn't watched The Next Generation. Mayuri is the only one smiling. She probably doesn't understand and is just smiling because she feels like it. In any case, the cold hard truth is that D-mails arrive precisely when and where we want them to. We're ahead of CERN in that regard. Now, we can apply D-mail technology to physical time travel. But with D-mails, you can only send 36 bytes of data. No way you can send a whole person with that kind of limit. It's the same problem that CERN is having and the reason their subjects turn into jellymen. If you want to become Jello-Karin, I'm not stopping you. Jello-Karin! Recalling the fate of CERN's researchers makes my skin crawl. Kerr black holes, ring singularities, supergravitational spacetime distortions. If you can adjust the lifter's volume of electron injection, you might be able to make the ring singularities naked. But even CERN is having a hard time controlling the lifter. Even if we do figure out what's functioning as the lifter in our time machine, I doubt we'll be able to solve the problem easily, meaning that at present we can only send a mere 36 bytes of data. I wonder how much data there is in a human body. I bet it's more than an exabyte. 10 to the power 18. Prefixes are kilo, mega, giga, tera, peta, exa in order of increasing magnitude. 1 exa equals 1 quintillion. It would be best to leave physical transfer aside for now. Sending data through time is an amazing feat by itself. We should be satisfied with what we've got. Sending data through time is enough, huh? Such pessimism is unbecoming of a scientist sworn to uncover the secrets of the universe. I'm telling you to know your limits. If you're going to uncover the secrets of the universe, you need personnel, equipment, and funding to rival CERN's. Again, we're obviously operating with different rules here. It's one thing to set lofty goals, but this impoverished lab has no resources to speak of. And yet, I've been thinking, maybe we should bring the phone wave to a proper research institution and entrust it to a specialist. Whoa! CERN's keeping their time machine research top secret, so if we make an official announcement, it'll benefit the future of mankind. If we make an official announcement, the organization will become aware of my existence. Oh, come on, I'm being serious here. This isn't the time for your childish. And we hacked into CERN. Those heartless bastards will do anything, even experiment on human beings, and behind them is a power greater than all of the nations of the earth. If we make the phone wave name subject to change public, they might have us erased. Does he say it every time in the anime too? Does he say name subject to change every time? I hope so. You watch too many movies. The name committee of 300 appeared in actual CERN documents. Yeah, but Kurusu's tone weakens. Mayushi's kind of scared. If they find out about our hacking, they'll seriously have us killed. I didn't make any mistakes that could give us away, of course. Also, and this is the biggest problem, how did you just hack CERN, bro? I lower my voice and look hard at each one of them in turn. Fucking Elliot Alderson over here, and if we go public, we won't be able to do cool stuff with D-mails anymore. Why, you? What? No way I'm giving up such an awesome machine. I am Hoen Kiyoma, the insane mad scientist who rules space and time. What I desire is, that's right, chaos. This guy's hopeless. Better do something quick. Is this a JoJo reference? A quotation from a popular manga about Death Note, spoken by the protagonist in reference to his female accomplice. Original quote, this girl's hopeless. I better do something quick. Used to express exasperation. Yep, JoJo. Everyone freezes. Christina, are you an Redditor? Shut up. I'm not, okay? You totally are. Kurusu gives me her sharpest glare yet. Here's some gold. Thank you, kind stranger. Ah, I got you. Her eyes are so cold, my spine turns to ice. I nod and swallow what I was going to say. That reminds me, Daru. Have you made any progress hacking into CERN? He did say it would take time to learn how to use the IBN 5100. But I know he's coming... Oh, here we go! But I know he's been coming to the lab every day to work on it. His monitor is always displaying some kind of program, and his fingers are always busy on the keyboard. Yeah, right now I'm coding CERN's massive database. It would take years to read it all. For now, I've passed everything that looks important to Mikizushi for translation. Basically, I've gone as deep as I can go. Oh, say that again, Daru. CERN belongs to me now. Thank goodness you're on my side. If only you weren't so weak to seduction. Christina, report on the status of these translations. Can you stop talking like that? It's pretentious and annoying as hell. Hell. Mayuri takes a cute idol-like pose and smiles for some reason. Christian, as Okurin's childhood friend, I promise you'll get used to how he talks eventually. I just hope it doesn't take 10 years. Oh, it will. So you're saying you want to stay with me for 10 years. In other words, you want to work at this lab for the rest of your... It was sarcasm, get it? Sarcasm. Oh. Give me your report, Christina. If you don't, I'll call you a Redditor. Didn't you hear me the first time? She glares at me again. My blood goes cold. I've been working on the translation when I have time, but so far I haven't seen anything new about time travel. It looks like CERN is still struggling to find a solution. Maybe it'll have to wait another 24 years, like Tider said. Daru, any other results? Well, it looks like CERN's in the middle of a big project, so the LHC's at full operation. I'm trying to see if I can cut in and maybe use it secretly. What? What? No. Kurusu's stunned. Honestly, so am I. Isn't that amazing? Meanwhile, at CERN, I didn't know any more experiments were scheduled today. Yeah, me neither. I guess someone cleared it. All right, here. Hope they know what they're doing up in the fucking control room. It's not amazing, it's downright outrageous. Supahaka, what a monster. A quotation from a classic manga about glass masks used to express amazement at someone's incredible skills. Man, I've had 2 mochas since the game lost its one. Oh, it's not a game. Sorry, I can't play it. It's not working today for some reason. Discord's too quiet. I can't play it. It's not a game. There you go. I did it. Hey, Christina, are you doing that on purpose? Lots of singing today. Doing what? She's a Redditor, no doubt about it. There's probably 1,000 of you now that weren't here for the song that we opened with. I'll play it again at the end. She's a Redditor, no doubt about it. Anyway, I'm doing it just for laughs. It's not like we have any reason to use the LHC. It sounds like things are going smoothly. It's fucking just like, I'm just gonna run an experiment on the LHC for the lols. When do you begin stage 3 of the operation? What's stage 3? CERN's most secret forbidden domain. We're going to free the darkness hidden inside. In Japanese, please. The IBN 5100 database. I'm asking if you started hacking it yet. Daru frowns. We can't, remember? You said all we needed was an IBN 5100 of our own. Right, that's the problem. We can't do anything without one. Huh? Nani? Again, this feeling of disconnect. The conversation isn't making sense. Yeah, that doesn't narrow it down. But I got you an IBN 5100. You haven't started working on it yet? Huh? You got one? When? Puzzled, I look at Kurusu and Mayuri. Aw, Kate's crying. Sorry. Mayuri looks confused, like always. Kurusu meets my eyes and shrugs her shoulders. First I've heard of it. Wait, so you mean the fucking 60-minute long box carrying scene is no longer canon? Oh man. Oh, what a shame. Damn, what a fucking horrible pacing for something that wasn't even canon. First I've heard of it. Impossible. That kid just can't be. I dash into the development room. The IBM 5100 I borrowed from Yanabayashi Shrine should be on the shelf inside. Oh, we lost the shelf! It's in a cardboard box and it weighs 25 kilos. Too heavy for a single person to carry. But when I go to look, it's gone. It's no longer where I left it. We dropped it just like shit, and IBM 5100 was right here. Where did it go? Why didn't we use it right away? Everyone looks at me in surprise. Why are you staring at me like that? The legendary PC that was donated to Yanabayashi Shrine. You've seen it, remember? There must be some really big plot secrets in that fucking database. I don't remember. Donated to Yanabayashi Shrine. That's stupid. You sure you weren't hallucinating? It's hot these days. Despair drags me down like quicksand. We can't hack the database without the IBM 5100. No, we didn't use it! We didn't use it! We didn't! No, we went through this. We didn't use it. The information we got wasn't with the IBM. We didn't use it yet. Who stole it? The organization? CERN? CERN is a possibility. Maybe they noticed our hacking and stole the IBM 5100 from the lab. No, no, no. Even if they could steal the IBM 5100 from the lab, they can't steal my Yuri and Daryu's memories of it. They never even took it out of the box. What happened? Kiryu Mocha. Maybe I should check with her first. Could someone other than Mocha have stolen the IBM 5100? I consider the possibilities. The next name that comes to mind is... Don't tell me it was John Titor. Of course, Titor's goal was to attain the IBM 5100. I've already contacted him several times, but how did my personal information? But how do you get my personal information? Literally just for getting small plot points, it's fine, but like it happened. Okay, are you saying I am, or are you saying Chad is? Because, like, we went through this. They didn't use it. They really didn't. I talked about this with on Discord. They really didn't use it. Like, I'm sorry to harp on about this, but this is like some misconception that just isn't going away. Like, they really didn't. They really didn't use it at all. Of course, Titor's goal. Am I being trolled? Okay, there you go. There's an out. If you weren't trolling, now you can say you were trolling, and everyone is honky dory. While I'm trying to decide whether I should send the mail, Kirisu tells me to calm down. A high school girl is chiding me. She dares to make a fool of Hoen Kiyoma. Irritated, I explained the purpose of the IBM 5100 and how I came to obtain one. During that time, I also send Mocha a mail for confirmation. I got an IBM 5100. Did you know? I thought it would have gotten to one of the important choices by now. Like, holy shit. The IBM 5100 may have disappeared as a result of changes someone made into the past. Someone? So you believe me? But from my perspective, all of the emails we sent so far were trivial. There's one that we sent when we first realized Phone Wave Chan was a time machine, right? The one that said Okarin is a perv. Oh, that made him a perv. And during the preliminary D-mail experiments, I sent dozens to Okabe's phone, but they were all insubstantial, so I don't think they could have changed the past. I sent 2 of them when I was trying to win the match against Ferris. There was one more, the first mail Okabe accidentally sent but said I was dead. But from my perspective, we sent several more. You mean how you sent the winning Lotto 6 numbers and how Luka-chan bought a ticket with those numbers but didn't win? But nobody aside from Okabe remembers him sending it. But I showed you guys afterwards, it was still in my phone's arrival history. We were so close. Is that all? Pivotal moments in history are rarely seen as such until long after they have occurred. Even the person responsible for the change may not realize what he has done. Amane Suzuha, 2010. Who's that again? Is Suzuha the one that works downstairs that we're... Oh, that is her. Alright, sorry. I thought this came from John Titor for some reason. Because I'm fucking convinced that that's John Titor. Okay. Is that all?
いや
No, there's more. Mocha and Lukaku each sent a D-mail. Oh right, that's what you claim, but Hashida, Mayuri-san, and I don't remember either of those. Oh, Mayushi's getting a headache.
だから言っているだろ
I already told you guys, I'm the one who keeps his memories after the world. Wait, hold on. Did we send her a message? She just like, you know what? I'm just gonna send this. Like, okay, can she hear us from downstairs right now? Is that why she's doing it? So according to your perspective, when did the IBM 5100 disappear? Did it just happen? When's the last time you remember seeing it in the lab? Well, I put my index finger to my forehead and searched my memories. IBM 5100, IBM 5100.
確か
I'm sure it was August 3rd. I remember it being in the lab on August 3rd. It's...
記憶では
Look at the
4
date!
月3日までは
How did it take this long? What the fuck is wrong with you? Are you certain? I think so.
思いたいが
So many things have happened. My memories are a jumble. Doo-doo-doo. Just went along with my fucking 4 days of not checking the priceless fucking hardware that I have stashed in my apartment. Da-da-da-da-da, we'll get to it eventually. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Let's go over the events which led to me obtaining the IBM 5100. I heard that Faris was a retro PC maniac who knew about the IBM 5100. I learned that 9 years ago she donated her IBM 5100 to Yanabashi Shrine. What? I asked Lukako's dad for help, and he lent me the IBM 5100 just like that. Mission complete. At the very least, Faris and Lukako should remember what happened. I should give them a call. First up is Lukako. Hello, Akabi-san. But please forget what you saw the other day. What?
恥ずかしいとか
I saw something. My cosplay. Oh, that. That was just Lukako getting embarrassed for no reason.
それより
More importantly, I have questions about the IBM 5100. The IBeam 5? The IBM 5100. About 9 years ago, someone dedicated a retro PC to Yanabayashi Shrine. That's the one. Know anything? Yes. He remembers. Lukako really remembers. I'm like my heart rate is actually a little up right now because I'm just fucking edge of my seat at any second right now. Just a while ago I came to the shrine looking for it, didn't I? And then I asked your old man and he let me borrow it, right? Eh? I don't. Right? I don't remember anything like that. What? Is this another effect of changing in the past? The IBM 5100 was at the shrine though, right? Is it... Wait, what? Is it there now? Sorry. I don't know the details. Where are you now? Is your old man there? No. Damn, okay. Sorry for calling you so suddenly. He's dead. That's what the pager did. No problem. I'm sorry that I couldn't help. Fuck! The IBM 5100 was at Yanabayashi Shrine. That's a fact. And Lukako knew that. I need to check if it's still there or not. Could the IBM 5100 have returned to the shrine? Did that huge retro PC sprout legs and trot back? That's just silly. But gel bananas have teleported out of the microwave. Mocha also instantly moved from the lab to somewhere else. Considering that, it's entirely possible that the same thing happened to the IBM 5100. Maybe I should go check later. Next is Faris. By the way, I haven't told Faris my phone number. I'm afraid that if I talk to her on the phone, she'll drag me into her usual nonsense. So there's only one option. Mayuri, I need to contact Faris. Who, eh? Mayuri's eating an eclair. Oh, lucky! Oh, it actually is a donut for once. She must have stuck some in the fridge when I wasn't looking. I love eclairs. Want one, Okarin? They're delicious. I would, yeah. Now that she mentions it, Kurisu and Dario are eating too. You people don't have a care in the world, do you? There's some crazy stuff happening here. Or it could all just be in your head. No need to panic. This is true. It's not just in my head. It's not. You need Faris-chan for something? I wonder if she's working today. Faris-chan is off today. Well done, Daru. You know Faris is scheduled better than her co-worker. I award you the title of Faris Stalker. It's like reading Steiner. Thank you, Philip Senna, for the 30-month resub. Thank you very much. Sorry it took me a couple minutes to see it. Thank you, Philip Senna. You know her phone number, right? See if you can get a hold of her. No. Okay. Mayuri takes out her phone and makes a call. After a short wait, Mayuri smiles. Damn, I'm gonna order some eclairs right now. Where are you that you can just order an eclair? Man, I'm jelly. Ferris-chan, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Nyan. Oh, fucking tell. It's Mayushi, Nyan. Nyan? Oh, right. This is the first time Kurisu has heard Mayuri speak Nanian. Sorry to bother you on your day off. Okurin said he wants to talk to you about something. Want to talk to him? No. Huh? You know. Okurin. Kiyoma? Who's Kiyoma? The hell are they talking about? By the way, Ferris is the only person who calls me by my true name, Hoenn Kiyoma. I'm thankful for that, but she still drives me crazy. I'm handing you over, okay? Toot-through. Here you go, Okurin. I take Mayuri's phone. What are these sharp shoulders? Ferris's face is displayed on the LCD. She's wearing cat ears even though it's her day off. Is she though? Or maybe they're real. Maybe we send it at some point. We send a pager message back in time to Ferris's mother and tell her to eat fucking cat food when she's pregnant. It's me, Hoenn Kiyoma. Meow, how unusual for Kiyoma to contact me, Nya. There's something I need to ask you. Long ago you donated a retro PC to Yanabayashi Shrine. Am I Mistakian? Nyan? What? What's Nyan supposed to mean, Nya? Ah crap, I started to talk like her. Kurisu bursts out laughing. Looks like she heard. It means you're right, Nya, although I didn't know it was called an IBM 5100 until recently, Nya. What? Why recently? Daru Nyan told me, Nya. So that's it. At any rate, Ferris has confirmed that the IBM 5100 was at Yanabayashi Shrine. So did the IBM 5100 disappear from the lab after I retrieved it? No, how did she take it there? What? No, Kurisu and the others lost their memories of me bringing it back to the lab, so I'm considering two possibilities. One, I went to the shrine but didn't acquire the IBM 5100. It's still at the shrine. Two, before I went to the shrine, someone moved the IBM 5100 somewhere else. Looks like I'll have to go to the shrine after all. So what about the retro PC? Nah. Nothing. Bye. Ferris was a retro PC maniac, wasn't she? Let's just make sure. Do you have any other information on the IBM 5100? It's a super rare PC. As a charisma build maid, I expect you have a strong network in Akiba, correct? I'd like you to use that network and search for any IBM 5100s in Akiba now. We're gonna find a second one. We only need to find one. It doesn't matter if it's the one I found at the shrine. Really? Yeah. I can look, but for a price, yeah. A price? Is she trying to strike a deal that's unexpected? Let's hear it. I want you to come over to Ferris's apartment, yeah. Where's this apartment of yours? I quickly prepare a memo pad and write down the address Ferris recites. Oh, so you live in Akiba. That'll make things quick. Judging by the address, it should be right next to the station. I'll be waiting, Nyan. In my swimsuit, Nyan. I return Mayuri's phone and stand up from the couch. Let's stop by Yanabayashi Shrine and then head to Ferris's place. Well, I look over my shoulder with a frown. Right, haven't saved it in a while, and I feel like there's probably the choices coming up soon. Why are you guys tagging along? Mayuri and Dario are following me even though I didn't ask them to come. Kurisu stayed back at the lab. Mayushi's never been to Ferris-chan's place. I thought I'd like to visit once. Hee hee. I mean, it's Ferris-chan's home. No way I'm missing this. It might be a bad idea to take the Ferris stalker along. A really bad idea. Well, whatever. If Ferris has a problem with it, then we can send him away when we get there. No. You know what? Who cares? Of course, if the RBN's 5100's the Yanabayashi Shrine, then that won't even be necessary. I stopped by the shrine, but Lukako's not there. I guess he was out when he answered the phone early. God fucking damn it! I've got no other choice. So I go to the humble shrine office and press the intercom button. Luka's dad comes out. When I try asking him if the IBM 5100 was donated to the shrine, he answers, it certainly was. But after he tries looking for it, he says he can't find it anywhere, and he has no idea where it went. I ask if he lent the IBM 5100 before, but that event is gone from his memory. I'm sorry. That gets that level of pacing, but everything else is drawn out. Like, really? What's going on here? While heading towards Ferris's place, I analyze the situation. The IBM 5100 has disappeared from the lab, even though it was just there a few days ago. It has also disappeared from Yanabayashi Shrine. It's like some god is messing with me, moving it every time I get close. The D-mails definitely have something to do with this. I can only begin to imagine how the past has changed. At any rate, it looks like we'll have to rely on Ferris. Great vegetables. The usual weekend crowd packs the front of Akiba Station. Girls dressed in maid outfits and school uniforms diligently distribute flyers to the passers-by. I appreciate their efforts in this god-awful heat. After a few melanin-boosting moments walking in the sun, I come to a sudden stop. Nani? What's wrong? I've caught sight of a woman squatting on the side of the road, hugging her knees and typing on her phone. That's got to be Lab Mem 005, Kiru Mocha. Kiru! Wait, is she still a Lab Mem? Mayuri and Daru don't remember her. Well, whatever. What luck. I thought for a second he was gonna be like, well, whatever, and just kept on fucking walking. There's something I need to ask her. I run up to Mocha. Hey, Shining Finger. I try getting her attention, but she's stuck in her own little world. IBN. Gone. Why is it gone? Why can't I find it? Is it really in this town? Don't tell me it's already... Oh, she didn't take it? Are you listening, Shining Finger? Is that the same phone? It should be here. Has to be. FB said so. No reaction. Facebook? Kira Mocha. Mocha stops muttering. She finally looks up. Actually, she looks at my feet. Give me your phone. I need to see your incoming received messages. Okabe-kun? Did you take the IBM 5100 from the lab? Mayuri and Daru look askance at me. Good word, but I ignore them. I don't want to believe that it was you. You are a fellow labman after all, but you did display an unhealthy attachment to that computer. How do we still not know if the vegetables worked? So was it you? You found an IBM 5100. I found one, but it's gone missing. Missing? Don't worry, I won't report you to the police as long as you return it, that is. Huh? The normally expressionless Mocha frowns in bewilderment. You don't remember, do you? Mocha shakes her head faintly. Then she looks down and begins operating her phone at high speed. You got mail. You're not making any sense. Please explain. Did you really find an IBM 5100? Where, Mocha? Why didn't she answer the last one that we sent then? If she doesn't have it, she really doesn't know. Mocha doesn't know. If the IBM 5100 has been stolen from the lab, then Mocha would be my first suspect. But the IBM 5100 disappeared from Yanabayashi Shrine, not the lab. It can't have been Mocha's doing. So it was the D-mail. Or perhaps it was the work of CERN. Maybe it was the vegetable pager. I'm sorry, Finger. I squat in front of Mocha and bow my head. Oh, I meant to type eat your veggies, but instead what I typed is, in fucking 16 years, please go into the shrine and move an IBM 5100 computer down the street somewhere. I squat in front of Mocha and bow my head. And then she did it. I suspected you, a lab man, a comrade. I'm the worst sort of man. Hit me, please. I don't mind. But there's one thing I want you to know. In my long years running from the organization, I've grown unable to trust anyone. Why? Why did I have to be born with these gifts that others so covet? Once I start to suspect, everyone looks suspicious. Fucking sus. No matter how many comrades gather around me, I always feel alone. Pitiful, aren't I? Just tell me about the IBM 5100, Mocha. Alright already. Did you just ignore my entire speech? Yes. Yes. Hey, Okrin. You're doing improv in the middle of the street. Has the heat gone to your head? So Mocha doesn't know I had an IBM 5100, and judging by her responses, she hasn't found one either. I feel like I'm getting farther and farther away from my goal. Oh, are we done? We just left. We just said no and left. Alright, I've been thinking. Mocha-san sure is pretty, isn't she? She's got a nice figure, and she's tall, too. She'd look great in one of my costumes. Ehehehe. What? For a second, I doubt my ears. I approach my Yuri. You've met Mocha before? Sure I have. When? Oh, sorry. I grab my Yuri by the shoulders and shake her. Her head bounces back and forth. When you brought her to the lab. What? I did? Daru, do you remember her? Sure, we met at the lab. So the vegetables pager turned something back? How did Great Vegetables back to 1992 undo whatever the fuck Mocha sent that we don't even know? Maybe that pager just went to Mocha's phone and it was like, haha, disregard that, get the phone anyway. Like, what? Huh, okay, let's see. After Mocha sent her email, Mayuri, Daru, and Kurusu behaved as if they had never met her before, but now both Mayuri and Daru know her. Does that mean Mocha's past was reconstructed again? Given the timing, it has to be Lukako's email that did it, but all he did was tell his mother to eat a lot of vegetable. How can that be related to the lab mem's knowledge of Mocha? Is this another example of the butterfly effect? The cause doesn't match the effect at all. Oh, Karin, we need to get going. Ferris-chan's waiting, remember? That's true. Let's think about the Mocha issue later. Yeah, sure. Right now, we should look for the address written on the memo pad. By the way, Mayuri, what's Ferris's real name? Whoa, Okrin, hold on there. Ferris Tan's name is Ferris Nyan Nyan. She doesn't have any other name. Shut the fuck up, Daru. Face reality, Daru. Ferris Nyan Nyan is just her professional name. Wow, you're the worst. Why do you have to crush my dreams like that, man? Quit grumbling. You just can't handle the truth. Well, Mayuri, don't you know? Is it okay for Mayushi to tell you? Yes. It's not like you took a vow of secrecy, right? And besides, we're visiting her home, so we'll find out soon enough. Oh, I guess you're right. But just promise me you'll keep it a secret, okay? Like from the masters who come to May Queen. I nod. Okay, Ferris's real name is Akiha Rumiho-chan. Nya nya nya, not listening. Daru covers his ears and drowns the sound out. Akiha. The same characters as Akihabara, appropriate. Pretty fucking sus, to be honest. A destination turns out to be the high-rise apartment building at CUPX. Okay, that. Okay, okay, there's a text coming. Oh man, look at me time traveling. Alright, here we go. Whoa, awesome. Wait, seriously? She lives here? We stand there for a while, staring wide-eyed at the towering building before us. According to the address Ferris gave me, she lives on the top floor, all the way up there. Did we get the wrong address? No, I wouldn't make such a stupid mistake. Don't tell me Ferris is working for the organization. I mean, it's a building. Who gives a shit? I quickly scan the area. No suspicious figures in sight. Does she have men in black waiting to haul us off to a re-education camp? Nice delusion, man. The truth is stranger than fiction. Besides, don't you think it would be super mo if Ferris turned out to be a rich girl character? Nice delusion yourself, man. Super mo. Anyway, let's go in. Where's my fucking text message? We called the top floor room via intercom. We're greeted by the voice of an elderly man. He lets us in immediately once I introduce myself as Hoen Kiyoma. Feels like we're walking into a trap, but I can't turn back now. Oh man, more CG added to the pile. When we get off the elevator, the elderly man from the intercom is there to lead us inside. He turns out to be a silver-haired gentleman in a tuxedo. A real live butler. He does indeed look like a stereotypical butler. He fits the bill so well, you wouldn't think he was anything else. Mistress, Mr. Hoen Kiyoma and friends have arrived. The butler leads us into a room. Ferris is standing before a large window with a panoramic view of Akiba. Thanks, Kuroki-nya. I've never seen her wearing anything other than the usual maid uniform, so it's refreshing to see her in her plain clothes. But why does she still have her cat ears on? I swear to God. I swear to God, I want to ask, I can't help but wonder, but I restrain myself. Even if I did ask, Ferris would just say something like, I was born with these, nya. Nya nya? Mayushi and Daru nya came too, nya? Ferris' eyes twinkle when she sees Mayuri and Daru behind me. Ferris-chan, good afternoon, nyan. Casual Ferris tan. Too cute. I silenced the mouth-breathing Daru by introducing his ribs to my elbow. Nice. They follow me. If you don't want them here, I'll send them home. No fur off my back, Nya. Everyone's welcome, Nyan. Wait, you talk like that even in your own home? What do you mean, Nya? Gonna play dumb? Akiha Rumiho? Ferris is Ferris, Nya. Whatever. Fine, what I really want to know is how you get to live in a luxury apartment in Akiba's best district. We'll look around the room again. The interior design and furnishings give a very refined impression. It's elegant without being ostentatious. Actually, it's kind of like a model home. There's nothing to suggest that this room is lived in. No dirty clothes, no used dishware, not even a speck of dust. That butler, or maybe even some real maids, if there is a butler, there have to be maids, right? Must be constantly cleaning up. Well, I'm having fun. Speaking of the butler, he's disappeared. I didn't even notice him leave. Thank you, Exactly Rally, for the 100 bits. Thank you very much. And thank you, Johnny Rage Twitch, for the 26 months resub. Thank you very much, Johnny Rage Twitch. He's clearly mastering of moving quietly or something. Ferris, just who are you? I'm Ferris, Nyan. Like I said, Ferris is Ferris, Nyan. Ferris says it so nonchalantly. Don't play dumb. If you don't explain yourself, I'm leaving. How arrogant. We're the ones who came here to ask Ferristan for a favor, aren't we? Huh? Well, if you must know, this land originally belonged to my family, Nya. Huh? What did she just say? This land originally belonged to her family? She's a cat girl princess? Oh, so that's why you're Akiha-san. Mayuri's explanation connects the dots in my head. Akiha, you mean you're descended from the hereditary landholders of Akihabara? Ferris nods with a proud expression. So she really is a rich girl character. By the way, Ferris has considerable influence on Akihabara's development, Nyan. Ferris wriggles her slender waist and makes a gesture like a cat washing its face. It was Ferris who convinced the development board to actively promote Mo culture in Oh god, what the fuck? God damn it, alright. Wow, that's amazing. Is it? Is it okay to leave me alone here? I'm an outsider, remember? I could steal all your precious future gadgets. Alright, and we're supposed to pick outsider. Alright, what's the other one? If you really want one, you can have it for a price that is. You're not an outsider. You are a lab mem. Oh man, we just won affection points with her by doing that, I guess. Let me save it just in case I do it wrong or I misread the instructions. That got points. I've been going to development meetings since I was little, Nya. So basically, the chaotic changes in Akiba are all a result of this cat girl's whims. Yeah, and I just work at the Raid Cafe to enjoy the Mo that I've created. What a monster. It's the only place I can fit in because I actually am a cat girl. And what's a better cover than a cat girl to go out than to a cat girl cafe? It's the only place I can blend in. That's why I want there to be more Mo culture. So there's more cat girl cafes so I can blend in more and more. The more people, the more Mo, the more places I can go without standing out. But please keep all this a secret, Nyan. Ferris's expression suddenly darkens. Why? Okay, here's a new one. If she actually is a cat girl, I'm alt-F4ing and not continuing. There we go. Now we have two variables. Alright. If sending great vegetables back in time turns someone into a girl, or if Ferris is an actual fucking cat girl, I'm done. Why? You wanna know, Nya? Ferris approaches me with a bewitching expression. That's because... L-Sai Kongroo. Ferris gently strokes my cheek with her cool, slender fingers. I feel myself falling under her spell. And then, she grins. Well, I'm terrified. Ferris is Ferris, Nya. Damn, why'd she say her name wrong? Damn you, cat girl. How dare you make a fool of me? I want all my fans to keep treating me the same as always, Nyan. Dara starts fist pumping when he sees Ferris's cutesy act. Or maybe she just goes there because she wants to get good at Rhinette. I'll treat you at full force. Mayushi's your fan too. Your mate spirit is really amazing. Mayuri and Daru might have fallen for her charms, but not I. I don't care about any of this. I thrust my finger at Ferris. Do not defy me, Ferris Nyan Nyan, or I'll paint your expensive wallpaper with blood. My blood! You called me to your home so you could show off your status and try to gain leverage in our negotiations, but it's futile. For you are dealing with the insane mad scientist, Hoen Kyoma. What kind of reason is that? Ha, perfect. Now Ferris will tremble in fear and beg for my forgiveness. Or so I thought, but instead she looks at me with gleaming eyes. I cannot believe the victory the Weebs have won. I cannot believe the victory the Weebs have won. It just comes in waves, man. Just get used to it for a bit and then just crashing back. I can't believe what we're doing right now. Nyan, Ferris loves forceful men, Nyan. What did she say? She said that she's never gonna go for you, bro. That's my line. I wanted to threaten her, not seduce her. It's a disgrace to be thought of as your partner. People will start doubting my character. Anyway, finish your errands and get back here. We literally have a time machine. Alright, response is disgrace. It's the only one here, okay. Then why do you keep coming to the lab? In truth, you're so happy to be a labman that you can't help it. Isn't that right? Man, my dad would be so ashamed if he knew I was working with you. But too bad he's dead. He went in his time-traveling submarine and went down into the Mariana Trench, where is the only place where time machine can work. And we never found a sub. We even got another sub that could go down into the Mariana Trench, and we searched for it, but we couldn't find it. He's dead. I wanted to threaten her, not seduce her. Is Ferris a masochist? Masochist? Honestly, Ferris didn't want to talk so much about herself, Nia. Most people, when they learn who I am, stop seeing me as Ferris Nia. They only see the Akiha name. Why is that so hard for me to say? Ferris and Akiha Rumiho want to be seen as separate persons, Nia. There's nothing separate. You are Ferris Nyan, are you not? Yeah, damn, we're just getting points all over the place with her right now. For once, I agree with you, Okran. Whenever she speaks Nyan Nyanian and wears her cat ears, she is Ferris Tan. What do you mean wear my cat ears, Nyan? These are real. Try to pull them off. My god, I can't. And Alt +4. You're being overly self-conscious, Ferris. I don't know, Nyan. I'm serious. To me, you will always be the unbeatable cat-eared maid. Nyaha. Thanks, Kyoma. Why is she thanking me? Well, she's probably admiring my incredible magnanimity. Mwahaha! Now then, let's finish this idle gossip and get down to business to defeat the Huns. Ferris, you said there would be a price to pay in exchange for your help acquiring an IBM 5100. What is your price? Do not test the limits of my goodwill. If I unseal my right arm for even an instant, everything will be destroyed and nothing will remain, just so you know. Fine by me, Nya. Ferris points at the cat ears sticking out of her head. These cat ears have the power to negate all other powers. Nyan Nyan. Nyan Nyan clear. When Kyoma's power is unleashed, Ferris will stop it, Nya. I shouldn't have mentioned my hand to Ferris. Ferris's most terrifying power is one known as Dubbing 10. It allows her to steal other people's stories and add them to her own. I'm the one who named it, of course. The number 10 doesn't really mean anything. Well, I guess I'll tell you, Nya. My price. Ferris chuckles. Alright, here we go. But I noticed something. Her eyes aren't smiling. To let me use your time machine, Nya. Yes, I had a feeling that was it. I heard what you said at May Queen yesterday. You built a time machine. And you believe us? Wait, does she have cat teeth too? Indeed, we have created the first successful time machine in human history. CERN was the first. But don't misunderstand. We call it a time machine, but it's not the kind you can hop into and fly whenever you want. All we can do is send a 36-byte email to someone's phone in the past. But even if that is worthy of a Nobel Prize in physics, it is a transcendental super invention that will alter the course of human history forever. Oh no, it's just... Well, at least not in this sprite. Okay. It can send an email to someone in the past? That's awesome. Ferris wants to use it, Nya. Ferris jumps up and down with joy.
タイムマシンは
The time machine is our lab's greatest secret. If you want to use it, then you must become a lab mem.
ラボメン
A lab mem? What's that, Nya?
あのね
Well, it means you get to be a part of our club. Mayushi would be super happy if Ferris-chan became a lab mem.
だよ
Same here. That would be alright. Please join. I'm begging
どう
here.
すればラボメン
How do I become a lab mem, Nya?
契約書など
It's looking real likely that we're gonna have another stream next week. There's no contract. We only require that you perform the blood oath.
血の
The blood oath?
名役
The window is closed, but a gust of wind blows through the room. It's coming from the air conditioner. But outside the window, I see rain clouds cover the sky. I hear the rumbling of thunder inside my brain. Ferris Nyan Nyan, if thou dost desire to join the hallowed order of Labmems, then by the code passed down in high ancient from an age long forgotten, pledge thy flesh, thy bone, thy blood, and thy soul to the grail of heaven, and swear fealty everlasting. No, this duty fulfilled, the old god shall grant thee thy mem number. Didn't understand a word of that. Oh no, what do? Mayushi never ate any blood loaf. Does that mean Mayushi's not a lab mem? Don't worry, Mayushi. This is just Okurin's usual nonsense. Oh, I guess everything's fine then. Thank goodness. Toot-through.
わかったんや
Very well, Nya. I shall take the blood oath, nah. With a grim expression, Ferris grabs a small knife on top of her desk and suddenly slashes against her wrist. What? No. Isn't that a paper knife? Yeah, Darnian's right, Nya. Yeah, she surprised me. I clear my throat and pull myself together. Very well, Ferris. I invest you as Lab Mem 007.
フェリス
Perfect. So now I can use the time machine, yeah?
使えるのにゃ
ああ
Indeed, but not a word to anyone. Death to traitors. That's the law of the
ただ
lab.
し
そうだ
It is? No, Okurin made it up just now. Thanks, Kyoma. IBN first, please. Ferris hugs me by the neck. A very sweet aroma tickles my nose. And something very soft tickles my...
ちょおかりんてめえ
What?
僕も電話レンジ作った
Okurin,
の
you
に
jerk. I helped make the phone wave too.
そうなのにゃ
Really, Nya?
じゃあダルニャンも
Then Daru Nyan too. Ferris flies over to Daru.
おかりん
I'm glad she's so happy, Okurin. Hehehe, Mayuri, you really are innocent. What? I take out my phone and put it to my ear.
俺だ
It's me, here's a bunch of bullshit. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, I've got her wrapped around my finger. What did you expect? She's just a 17-year-old girl. That cat girl thinks she's bargaining with me to appease her lust for mankind's dream, the forbidden fruit that is the time machine. But she's dancing to the tune of Ho and Kyoma. More like she's dancing to the tune. Humph, why did I agree to pay her price, you ask? That should be obvious. Then I twist my lips into a grin. My razor-sharp shark teeth are probably glistening right now. Damn, I wish I had shark teeth. Well, let's just send a text back in time to your mom and have her eat fucking shark fin soup or whatever during her pregnancy. The cat girl shall be our guinea pig. I'm a monster. What a terrible thing to say. Not that you're wrong. Exactly. Our D-mail experiments have reached a standstill. Curiosity refuses to become a subject, and Mayuri and Daru are still too dumb to be useful. We managed to experiment on Mocha and Lukako, but we still need more data. Along comes Ferris. She's going to provide me with both an IBM 5100 and new data. 2 birds with 1 stone.
ああつまりフェリス
Alright, chat, I've checked out. Someone DM me on Discord when it's worth carrying. Can I... That's an option? Can I do that too? Right, Ferris thinks she's using us.
実は逆
But it is we who are using her. She is but a moth drawn to my brilliant flame. Wahahahaha. As planned, we are proceeding to the next phase of the experiment. This is the choice of Steins Gate. Chug Jug with you.
シュタインズゲー
Someone taps me on the shoulder after I put away my phone. Right after that, they blow into my ear. What?
今
Who are you talking
誰
to,
と
Nya?
電話してたにゃ
Ferris is behind me. She must have finished servicing Daru while I was still on the phone. No doubt she heard everything.
気づくのが
It's too late, Ferris Nyan Nyan.
すでに血
You've
の
already
迷
taken the
惑
blood
は
oath. If you break it, ruin will befall you.
もう
There is no escape.
オーケーにゃ
Okay, Nya. So where's the time machine,
タイムマ
Nya?
シンはどこにある
She's certainly in a hurry.
タイムマ
The
シン
time machine. It's the name of the. It's
正確には
its name is the phone wave. Name subject to change, by the way. Is in our
それ
lab.
は我がラボに
Oh, this time we'll make use of the phone wave. Name subject to change its original function and send the email by remote control. Oh, we're just doing it here. Oh well, this is gonna go well. Kurisu should still be in the lab. I'll leave the setup to her. Because, you know, the pacing would suffer too much if we went all the way back there. I asked Ferris where she wants the email to go. She says she's sending it to her father 10 years ago. I take down his email address. The destination is April 3, 2000. It has to be 8 a.m. that day, so we use an online calculator, factor in leap years, resulting in 86168 hours. I'm going to send a message back that tells my father to go take it to the fucking shrine with the instructions to give it to you. And now suddenly when we go back, it's going to be back in the fucking office again, and we're going to be like, whoa, what the fuck? But not really, though. So does that mean it has to keep going for 86,000 seconds? Won't Phone Wave Chan get tired? It doesn't actually have to run the entire duration. Our previous experiments have confirmed that. The mail reaches the past if you send it as soon as the discharge begins. In accordance with the butterfly effect, the remaining seconds should be cancelled out. The experiment never happened. The fact that the email was sent is erased, leaving behind only the mail and the recipient's phone. I mean, it still has to happen, though. At least that's what our experiments have shown so far. Now, let's call Kurisu. Oh, I have to do it. Okay, wait, hold on. Is there anything else? Okay, did I miss a text? Apparently, they were supposed to be staring at my hand. Maybe that comes later? Okay, let's see. Calling. Hello. It's me. What's the situation? She hung up on me. Fucking based. Fucking based. Of course she did. Mayushi and I are the only ones who can deal with your act, you know? Again. Hello. It's Ho and Kiyoma. Don't hang up. Oh, it's Akabi. I was sure it was a prank call. It shows you my number, doesn't it? You were talking crazy, so I got scared and hung up. In other words, you fear the insanity of Ho and Kiyoma. Well, I suppose you can't be blamed for please hang up again. Yes, she hung up again. Like I said, we're the only ones who can put up with you. I quickly redial. Hello. This is Okabe Rentaro. Sorry, but could you mess with the phone wave name subject to change the settings a little please? Well, why didn't you say so? You're going to use the phone wave. I don't want to anger the guy downstairs though. We're about to perform a critical experiment. Understand, assistant? Mr. Braun might yell at you, but that small sacrifice will bring mankind's dream to the time machine to fruition. You're really irresponsible, you know that? Well, what should I set it to? I tell her Ferris's dad's mail address, and I have her set the timer. Okay, it's ready. Alright, thanks. Wait a bit. I turn to Ferris. Finish writing what you want to send? I already told her the phone wave name subject to change his email address. Ferris nods. What did you write? You sure it's something that'll change the past? Well, why are we just changing it willy-nilly? Oh, this is so dumb. Well, what happened to her usual confidence? It's embarrassing, Nya. A trade secret, Nya. A secret? Nonsense. This is science. Unless we know what you're sending, we can't verify the results. What's that supposed to mean? No one said anything about science now. I'm using the time machine for myself, not science now. That's not fair. You're the one to talk. Daru, you horny fool. Are you siding with Ferris? You horny fool. And you call yourself a super hacker? Ferris covers her phone with her body. Looks like she plans on hiding it to the bitter end. Should we halt the experiment? Okay, Okabe, how long are you gonna make me wait? An impatient Kurisu nags me through the phone. Don't rush me, damn it. Okarin, it's probably something private, so I don't think you should pry. Well, what? Even Mayuri's on Ferris' side. She was like this with Mocha too. This is bad. I thought I had Ferris in the palm of my hand. Was I dancing to her tune all along? Oh man, she has the tune too. Okabe, if you're not gonna send anything, I'm hanging up. Wait, fine. Activate the phone wave. Name subject to change. Damn it! I submitted to the cat girl. The discharge is starting. This is so stupid. I nod to Ferris after getting Kurisu's report. Ferris puts her finger on the send button and click. Nya. As the dizziness fades, I exhale slowly and open my eyes. Alright world, show me your new form. Man, I wish I knew what kind of mail Ferris sent. First things first, I'm the realist. I'm still in her room. When I look out the window, the Akiba sprawl greets me. I scan the room.
それじゃあ
Okay,
カードをオープン
card open. Oh no, another virus card.
まだまだ
Not so fast, Nyan. You took 3 link cards, right? And I got 3 virus cards, right? Mayushi's in trouble.
絶対絶命なので
What are they doing? The 3 of them are sitting around a table playing some kind of game.
まだターミナルカード
We still have a terminal card. We can turn the tables next turn. Nyahaha! It's way too late for that, Nya. Ferris is going to use the terminal card. Virus checker, Nya.
さあ
So, which is Mayushi's last virus card, Nya? Oh no. Seriously though, why am I still here? I was supposed to have gone back to America by now. Staring at my hand. What kind of fucking subject is that? Why am I still here is the response we need here. You miss your mommy? Then just make an international call. It's the choice of Steins Gate. Chug Jug Kongroo. Let's save it again just to be safe. Right? Yeah, why am I still here? It's the choice of Steins Gate. Chug Jug Kongroo. I really want to. Chug Jug Kongroo. Oh no. You're a monster, Ferris Tan. Hey, could you wait one? No. What? Isn't Ferris not gonna remember the deal we made for the IBN? Hey, could you wait 1, no, 2 or 3 turns now, please, Nya? Nya, haha. Not even if you try to copycat Ferris, Nyan. No way. Mayuri puts her fingers to both her eyes as if to mime tears. Anyway, it looks like they're playing Rhinet Access Battlers. It happened again, reading Steiner. I am the only person in the world who keeps his memories after the past changes. Ferris's D-mail worked. That's why the 3 of them are now playing a card game instead of waiting for Ferris to press the button. Ferris never even sent the D-mail. If I look at her phone, there won't be any record of it in her send history. And even if I demand that she tell me what she sent, she won't be able to answer because the very fact that she sent it has been erased. The only trace of the D-mail is the recipient's phone, namely Ferris's father's phone 10 years ago. And that 10-year-old... mail data was most likely erased long ago, so I don't think we can check. I have to figure out what changed the hard way. Let's start looking for differences. Phew, Ferris Chan is really strong. Mayushi started out strong, Nyan. You have potential, Nyan. But don't think I'll go easy on you just because we're playing for fun, Nyan. Besides, I promised Papa that I'd win the next tournament, Nyan. I can't lose anyone before then, Nyan. Papa? Ferris nods happily. Papa said that if Ferris won, he'd take time off work to congratulate me, Nyan. I want to congratulate you too. Are you free that night? Papa and I are having dinner that night, Nyan. Alright, so was her dad dead? Because now all of a sudden she's talking about her dad. That's a really big change. Oh. You know, we should all go cheer at the finals. Thanks, Nya. Isn't your final opponent the viral attackers duo? No one had heard of them until they defeated Ferris Tan's rivals, Idiona. Ferris Tan's duels with Idiona were all god tier, so I was looking forward to it. I haven't seen any other Rhinetter matches, but are the viral attackers really that ferocious? Well, they're not a threat to Ferris Tan. Ferris Tan is the strongest. Ferris Tan is a goddess. Nyan, stop it, Nya. You're embarrassing me, Nya. We really should have read the email. As I listen to the conversation, I feel a strange tuning in my gut. Something's not right here. A voice whispers from deeper than reason. I play the conversation back in my head and soon realize the source of my discomfort. The Ferris I knew had never been an official Rhinet tournament, and yet now she's about to compete in the tournament finals, which means she's been going to tournaments for a while. Again, a big change. Is this the change that Ferris wanted to make? Considering the recipient was her father, maybe he was strict and wouldn't let her go to tournaments. But is that a reason to change the past? Ferris is only 17 years old. It's not too late for her to start participating in tournaments. If there were an age limit to Rhinet tournaments, that would be one thing, and I guess it was just that important to her. At that moment, someone knocks on the door. The door opens halfway and a middle-aged man appears. Jesus Christ, your eyes. It's not the butler. Excuse me, Rumiho. Do you have a minute? Oh, it's Ferris's dad. I know that because of the subtitle. Papa. Oh, now I know because of Ferris. Ferris quickly gets up and leaves the room. Whoa, Ferris-tan's dad. Shouldn't we say hello? Now I know because of Daru. He's a CEO, right? Wow. Ferris soon returns. Then she turns to us and puts her hands together in a gesture of apology. Fuck off. Sorry, Nya. Ferris has to go out with Papa, Nya. Okay, I guess we'll see you later then. We're staying. But Ferris-tan, what about my match? You promised to give me a hands-on lesson, you know, really work me over. Pretty sure I didn't, Nya. Of course you didn't. I was just making it up. Daru-kun, you shouldn't trouble Ferris-chan like that. Why would we still be here? Why? Okay, the only reason we came here was because we asked her about the IBN, and then she said, I want you to come here because she wanted to ask us for a favor. So if she didn't need the favor because of the time machine, why would she still want us to come here? Like, I don't understand. I'm not saying, okay, here's the issue. When I say I don't understand something, people think I'm saying it doesn't make sense. And I'm actively wondering, how can it make sense? Right now it doesn't make sense. Like, and I want to know the reason. I'm not criticizing it all the time. Daru-kun, you shouldn't trouble Ferris-chan like that. Come on, Okurin, let's go back to the lab. Yeah. You know, Kiyoma's been awfully quiet, Nya. Something wrong in the end. Nothing, I was just looking at Akiba, watching the ignorant masses scurry about in search of momentary surcease from the pain of existence. That's Okurin for you, batshit crazy. Ferris, her dad, and their butler see us off. Her dad tells us to come visit again. Ferris's dad seems like a cool guy. He's not pompous like you expect rich people to be. The sun is setting, but there's still a crowd in front of Akiba Station. More foreigners than usual. People come from all over the world to buy electronics and otaku goods in Akiba, but it looks like the satellite is attracting some as well. Man, it's hot. Less than a minute outside, I'm already drenched in sweat. Ferris's air-conditioned apartment was a little slice of heaven. I'd love air conditioning in the lab, but we don't have that kind of money. Lotto! Anyway, how about some food? I turn around to ask Daru and Mayushi what they think. Mayuri's not there. Oh, she's dead! Huh? Where'd Mayuri go? Huh? You're right, she's gone. Did Stardust Handshake activate again? I scan the area. There she is, walking casually towards the station. She's already about 50 meters away. I chase after her. Mayuri, where are you going? Into the street. It's time for a bus to hit me. Fucking Okurin. And then she's lying on the ground, coughing blood. Her last words are Okurin. Mayushi was thinking about stopping by Nakano Broadway before going home. Why? If you're going home, then why didn't you say so? Sorry, all I could think of was going to Nakano. Mayushi's some kind of ninja. Never noticed she was gone. Mayuri does this a lot. She just wanders off without saying anything. And just like Daru said, you never notice she's gone. So when you turn around to look for her, it's like she vanished into thin air. Stardust Handshake and sneaking fade. Why did her powers have to be so annoying? What business do you have in Nakano anyway? Well, Asaro Sword Dojin Shi? What the fuck is a Dojin Shi? Came out yesterday. Is that just the full word for Dojin? Porn? Yes. No, but the illustrator is Koga Yu-san. Mayushi thinks it's finally time to get serious about costumes again. Koga Yui? She was the character designer for last year's Gunbam. Fictional, formerly known as Mobile Jacket Gunbam, a seminal work of robot anime. The first series aired in the late 1970s, and there have been many sequels and spin-offs since then, and they all suck. Yep. Buy me one too. Okie dokie. Oh man. Mayuri's so nice. Alright, I think that's it. I don't have to check it until next chapter now for the shit we have to do. Okie dokie. What are you guys talking about? If you want Dojushi, why not go to Toranoana? It's all right over there. Daru and Mayuri stare at me blankly. There where? You know, there, right over. I follow my pointing finger. Toranorana isn't there. What the fuck is Toranorana? What? I rub my eyes and blink several times. It doesn't help. Maybe I've been looking in the wrong place. I check up and down the street, but no, it's nowhere to be found. And what's more, I can't find Animate either. It's supposed to be right next to Toranorana. Instead, I see electronic stores Daichi Kaden and T21 Minami. Never seen them before in my life. Wait, okay, how is this an equal amount or a lesser amount of change than you won the lotto winnings? What? Is it relative deviance from the timeline divergence, or this is a huge change? Wait, I remember Mr. Braun saying that Akiba used to have a lot more electronic shops. Many of them closed. I think Daichi Kaden and T21 Minami were among them. The divergence went down, didn't it? Didn't the divergence go down? Like what is the divergence number, from the original timeline or from what we just were? I don't that's the part I don't understand. Where the hell did Toranoana and Animate go? Have you lost it, man? Huh? There aren't any Toranoranas or Animates in Akiba. That's why Mayushi's going to Nakano to buy Dojinshi. What do you mean there aren't any? They were there yesterday, weren't they? What about earlier today? I wasn't really paying attention on the way to Ferris's apartment, but I'm pretty sure they were still there. There's no Mo stores in Akiba, man. You know that. The holy land of Mo is Nakano. But Akiba is the holy land of Mo. The whole world knows that. Has the heat this is a massive change. Has the heat finally gone to your head, Okarin? Akiba is the electric town. If you opened a Mo store here, electronics of Kaku would riot. This feeling again. Dissonance. My memories don't match reality. The past has changed. Part of me knows what has happened. But I still can't help but ask. What about Mandarake? No. Akiba-o? Of course there's an Akiba-o. I mean Akiba Okoku, where they sell Dojinshi. The hell's that? They sell Dojinshi at Akiba-o? Of course not, that would be crazy. Is there even a Catgirl cafe now? Oh my god! Then why was she wearing the cat ears? Oh no, gamers! Ramatara? They shake their heads. Melon Books? Also Bit City? They look confused. So basically, I swallow hard. I finally understand. It's hard to believe, but I must face the truth. Chaos has forsaken this place. Every last store that sold anime, erogi, and mo goods has disappeared from Akiba. Then how does Daru know her? In a final desperate attempt to deny reality, I run to May Queen plus Nyan Square, the maid cafe where Mayuri and Ferris work, and which Daru and I frequent. But upon arriving at the storefront, I am forced to my knees in abject defeat. No. It's gone. It's all gone. It's not just the Mo stores. Even the maid cafes have disappeared. Mayuri, you work at May Queen, don't you? May Queen? What's that? A potato? What? May Queen plus Nyan squared. I asked her too, but no reaction. Mayushi works at Lemoine, remember? Lemoine, is that a maid cafe? It's just a normal coffee shop. Is there even a single maid cafe in Akiba? Nah, man, the people here hate Mo business. Nobody would go. This is a gigantic change! What the fuck? It's clear now. This has to be the result of Ferris's D-mail. The butterfly effect is added again, but only sometimes, and only when it's convenient to the plot, and it never makes sense, but it does for sure. Don't worry about it, Joe. It's just a story. What the fuck are you asking questions for? It makes sense, except for when it doesn't, and when it doesn't, it does. You just don't understand it. Don't ask questions. It does make sense. And when it doesn't matter. Ferris said that she had influence over Akiba's development board. They adopted her plan and embraced the Mo industry. But by sending a D-mail to 2000, the world line has shifted to one where that never happened. Akiba is still electronics all the way. To think that a single mail could rewrite 10 years of a town's history, and yet we still ended up in the same fucking place doing fucking card games in the apartment at the exact same nanosecond as the previous timeline, where everything was so different in the place that we grew up, and somehow Darrow still knows Ferris, and Ferris is still a fucking cat girl, and she's still fucking playing Run. Is it okay to change history on a whim like this? I almost feel guilty about it, but since I'm the only one who remembers the original Akiba, nobody can blame me. It's not like I can change it back. But still, what in the world did Ferris's D-mail say? The next morning, I go for a stroll through the streets of Akiba. What I discover is that, although the chaotic energy familiar to me has receded, Akiba is still Akiba at its core. The few electronic stores that I used to frequent are still here. In fact, they've multiplied. You can still hear their loud theme songs and the cries of salesmen all the way from the sidewalk. Electronics otaku and PC maniacs walk the streets with unkempt hair, wrinkled clothes, and eyes burning with intense purpose. There are even cheerful foreigners taking in the sights. The maids and young female otaku have disappeared, but the hobbyist essence of the town is unchanged. I admit it's a relief. Yesterday, I heard from Mayuri how we met Ferris on this world line. I was wondering, since May Queen no longer exists. It was at a small Rainite tournament at the toy store in Ikebukuro. We went to cheer on Daru, but he dropped out because of a stomach ache, so Mayuri and I ended up taking his place. Our opponent was Ferris. And somehow we still ended up in her apartment at the exact same time. Genius Girl's Melancholy, achievement unlocked. I don't know about this Steins Gate thing, but maybe Chaos Theory can explain how you derailed my life. Lol. Lamayo. At any rate, take responsibility for getting me involved. Alright, I think there's no answer here, so we're good. Alright. Our opponent was Ferris. We got crushed, needless to say, but Mayuri says that Ferris was very gracious and gave us advice on how to play. That was the beginning of their beautiful friendship. Our past has changed considerably, yet we still ended up with the same close relationship we had on the last world line. Fascinating. Pretty much fucking magic, actually. Maybe Lady Luck's looking out for us. I've got a mail. We're watching you. 96PBB. 96PBB. What's 96PBB? Open attachment. What the hell? Is this a prank spam? Why red gelatin? Who's watching me? They're threatening you with jelly! What's going on here? Oh well, time to never ask or think about that aloud for another 4 hours. Oh yeah, time to think of it. That weird attachment I got with the jelly, huh? Yeah, that was weird. I spin around, searching the crowd. A few passers-by look at me strangely. I don't care. Something's wrong. Goosebumps break out over my body. Is it the organization, CERN? If so, then the mail is a threat. My pulse skyrockets. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! What did I do? What do I do? Do I tell someone? Who? I can't involve anyone. It's a prank. It has to be. Ignore it. But what if it's serious? Are the men in black coming? I'm dead. They'll erase me, erase us. Should I call the police? No, not enough evidence. What do I do? What do I do? What the hell do I... Thoughts spin inside my head. Every pedestrian looks like an enemy. I flee from the crowd. After I manage to calm myself down, I head back to the lab. For now, I'll write that mail off as a prank. It's still early. Well, I guess it's actually noon, but Mayuri, Kurusu, and Lukaku are already at the lab when I return. The convergence fields prevents fundamental changes to the world line. Okay, then there's no time travel then. Like, okay, that doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry. You can't have like only things that can change because they're relevant to the plot wants them to change. That's just fucking ludicrous when it comes to time travel. Like, you can't accept that as an actual reasonable fucking system. Like, it's not. Can there be an interesting story from that? Sure. But, like, people are arguing that it makes perfect sense. That's fucking ludicrous. It's still early. Well, I guess it's actually noon, but Mayuri, Kurusu, and Lukaku are still at the lab when I return. I greet them, trying to keep the anxiety out of my voice. It's Sunday. Obon weekend. What are you doing here, lab girls? A Japanese holiday during which people return to their hometown to see parents and relatives. This includes paying respect to family members who have passed away by visiting and cleaning their graves. Pardon the intrusion, Okabe-san. Good morning, Okarin. The two cute high school girls wave to me in greeting. By the way, one of these girls is actually a boy. In any case, the sight warms my heart, or would if not for a certain assistant who just gives me a bored look before going back to reading. What are you doing? Mayuri and Lukaku are sitting next to each other on a sofa reading a book together. It looks like a cosplay photo album. Yesterday, I went to Nanako to buy a doujinshi, remember? While I was there, I found a photo album of a super cute cosplayer. So I splurged on it. Look, Luka-chan, this is a costume of Sedona from Bloodtune. It's so detailed and cute. A popular TV anime based on a manga. 26 episodes were broadcast last year. The main heroine, Sierra Orgel, is especially popular among anime otaku. It is. I see. She's showing it to Lukuko as part of his re-education. To think that he was so reluctant to get involved in cosplay. It looks like Miri's persistence has paid off. Actually, judging by his obvious interest in the photo album, maybe he was always interested in cosplay, just too shy to cosplay himself. Take a look, Christian. It's amazing. I'm okay. It looks like Karus, who's not interested in the photo album. She just gives a cold humph. Instead, she's reading a difficult-looking English book. Damn it, this is no time... Fucking chat. Damn it, this is no time to be showing off your intelligence. You're going to make Mayuri cry if you talk to her like that. Or so I thought, but Mayuri doesn't seem to mind, so I stay out of it. Wow, look at these swimsuits. So much skin. She's got a great figure, like a grabber idol. Must be nice. Nice, the swimsuits? I don't have that great a figure. Don't worry, Luka-chan. I'm sure you'll make our big friends breathe hard. What? Hey now, Mayuri, what are you saying? It's like you're referring to Dari with that remark. And plenty of people like flat chests, so even if you don't have breasts, you should still have confidence in yourself. Kiryu starts choking on her coffee. I know how she feels. I almost did a spitake with my soda. Mayuri's breasts are huge for her height, so her advice lacks a certain element of persuasion. Are they? I know. Once Komima's over, let's all go on a trip to the beach. My Yushi's been making costumes all summer. I haven't had time to play at all. What do you think, guys? A lab mem beach trip. All of the lab mems? I can't go. I have to go back to America soon, and I haven't even started packing yet. Yes, I can see you're in a rush. I bet you don't even have time to lounge around and read. Kiryu snaps her book shut and glares at me. What the fuck, Okrin? Fine, I'll be blunt. There's no way I'm swimming with two perverts like you. Why don't you tell them about the fucking jelly text? If it's just the girl members, I'll happily go. Be honest, Christina, you don't want me to see the Mongolian spot on your butt. A bluish birthmark commonly found on Asian children usually disappears by the age of 5. What? I don't have a Mongolian spot. Anyway, if it's just the girl members, then doesn't that rule out Lukuko? Oh my god! Is it happening? What's that supposed to mean? Didn't we tell you earlier? Lukuko is a bona fide guy. My declaration of the truth freezes the air instantly. Huh? There's something off about their reaction. You're the worst. Where do you get off calling her a guy? Yeah, Okrin, that's a terrible thing to say. Even Mayuri condemns me. Lukuko, meanwhile, turns pale and hangs his head so I can't see his face. Is he crying? Normally he'd get the press and say something about how embarrassed he'd be to wear a swimsuit, but he wouldn't start crying. Christina, I understand your desire to deny the truth. We're getting bamboozled right now. There's no way. It's difficult to imagine that a guy could ever be so cute, but... Okabe, Kiryu's advances on me with a stern glare. If you want to give me stupid nicknames, that's fine. I mean, it's not, but what you just said now is below the belt. I didn't take you for the kind of guy who thinks it's funny to hurt people's feelings, but I guess I was wrong. You're a real jerk, Okabe. Huh? What did I do to deserve this tongue lashing? Apologize. Apologize to Urushibaru-san right now. Wait a second. I don't have to apologize for anything. I just said the truth. It's okay. Lukuko gets up from the sofa, his head still hanging and his voice barely audible. So that's how Okabe sees me. Okabe-san sees me. No, that's not how I see you, Lukuko. You're a guy, remember? Or are you denying reality too? You're the one denying reality. That's right. Luka-chan's a girl. Okrin, you're terrible. Mayuri, when did you start calling Lukuko Luka-chan instead of Luka-kun? Cut it out already, Okabe. She's a girl. Mayuri nods in agreement. Uh-huh. What's going on here? Is this some kind of prank? I'm going... Okay, did you forget what you did? Like, I'm going home. Lukuko tries to slip by me out of the lab. I grab his hand to stop him from leaving. Oh no. Hold it, Lukuko. You can't fool me. You're as much a man as I am, and I know how to prove it. I pin Lukuko's arms and reach for his package. Let's see what you're hiding down. Nothing.
Oh?
Oh? You... Oh, Oh, huh? What? Why? I feel around some... What? You mean you feel around some more? No, don't. Okabe-san, please stop. Sniff. Nothing. Nada. It should be there. I mean, he's a guy, isn't he? An electric current runs through my brain. No way. Yes way. So that's what happened. Lukako, you, the email that I thought had failed, was actually a success. You're a girl? That's what we've been saying. Okay, very quickly explain, a half a second later, Kurisu cracks me over the head with her heavy textbook. Alright. I have 2 questions, chat. I have 2 questions, and I want honest answers, okay? I want honest answers. Question number 1. Is Lukako, like, actually a girl, or is there some sort of shit going on here? Is Lukako actually a girl? Okay. Question number 2. Is she actually a girl because of the vegetables? Okay, I'm getting yes and unclear. What do you mean unclear? It's never explicitly stated, so it is because of the vegetables. All right, let's just save it for the for the fun of having it done. All right, and that's it. I'm done. If you would like to see the end of it, you'll have to watch the anime or continue it yourself. I'm done. And that is the end of Steins Gate Sundays on Saturdays. Thank you, Diminished Arpeggios, for the new sub. I cannot believe it. Thank you, Diminished Arpeggios, for the new sub. Welcome. Thank you, Jahonis, for the 9-month resub. Thank you very much. Thank you, Zasornichi, for gifting a sub to Lolichi for 1 month. Thank you very much. Why is it showing about 1 month when that's usually when it's a resub? Thank you very much, Zasorn. Thank you also for gifting a sub to Sleth, S1F, for 2 months. Thank you, Enyo, for the 16-month resub. And thank you, Alduin Feetpick, for gifting a sub to Jomsif Maldingson. Thank you, Patrick, for gifting out 2 subs to Amy Bean and Merbles. Thank you very much, Patrick. Thank you, Gluten Free Guy, for gifting a sub to It Got Better. Did it? Thank you, Gluten Free Guy, for gifting a sub to It Got Better. Thank you, Wife Divorcer 6, for gifting 10 more subs to Vicetra, Eurogamy, Loudred 53, Penguin Boss 6518, PvP was taken, XG Senpai, Rivea, Tai Sage 44, hopefully, Howling Mad Moron, and I'm Pretty Stupid. 2 in a row there. Thank you very much, White Divorce 6. It's very nice to see you. Thank you, Dante the Dons, for 1,000 bits. Also very generous. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dante the Dons. Thank you, 15-Minute Midas, for the 17-month resub. Awesome name. Always like to see it. Thank you very much for the 17-month resub. Thank you, Tori Modusu, for the 2-month resub as well. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm legitimately done. That's my limit. I'm sorry. If someone wants to come at me and be like, chat lied, we're done at the stream anyway. Like if chat wants to come at me and say like chat lied, and there's actually another reason. It's just a coincidence that when they sent the vegetables line, that something else changed or whatever like that. But like, if what actually happened is that it's neither never explained, or by sending an email in the past, that saying eat more vegetables made a pregnant woman, like, which, you know, the sex is decided at conception, flip over to having a girl instead of a boy. I'm out. I'm done. Like, no thank you. Like, I'm done. Like there's nothing worthwhile in this story. If that's what they did, then that's worth, you know, I'm done. Thank you. Done. Complete waste of time. Thank you, Solar Axion, for the 100 bits. Thank you very much. Thank you, Hydus, for 100 bits as well with the message. Thank you, 801, for the new sub. Thank you very much, 801. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, that's it. Do you guys want to hear the song again? All right, I'm gonna play the song again, and then I'm out of here. So see you all next week. We'll continue Persona 4. And right now, this is up in the air. Like, I think this is done. I think there's a fork stuck in this, and it's done now. Like, I don't know, man. I think we're fucking done. Anyway, enjoy the song. I'll see you on Tuesday for Persona 4 Golden continuation. And we're on the new schedule now, so there you go. Oh, it just came in. Thank you, Clicksta, for the 17-month resub. Thank you very much, Clicksta. Almost missed it. Thank you very much.